Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 70 of the JAAM. Oh my goodness.
7-0.
It is your boy JJ, AB Allen, Matt, the way it always is.
Always is.
Oh my goodness. We have made it 7 times 10. Wow. Give yourselves a round of applause.
30 away to 100.
30 away to 100.
I'm broker than when we first started. 70. For what?
I'm gonna have to take out a $5,000 loan with 300% interest.
PPP loan.
But if you don't want to see that happen, make sure you hit up the Patreon. The JAAM Podcast.
Oh my gosh, it has been interesting 70 episodes of the JAAM.
For sure.
Here's to hopefully 70 more, 70 hundreds more. Look at
I ain't gonna lie.
God willing.
God willing.
Yeah, God willing. Look, if they don't bomb our shit.
But thank you guys for joining us each week, 70 weeks plus, because we had a couple emergency episodes and special episodes in there. So,
So realistically, we damn near at 100.
we probably at like
Maybe 80.
Yeah, we gotta
80,
be like
81,
80,
maybe.
yeah.
75.
79. So
Man, 100 gonna be special. We gotta do something crazy.
Yeah.
We gotta get like high.
Oh, we gotta do the high one.
that's
first.
gonna be like we gotta be like 4 hours or something.
Not
But
at all.
thank
Talk
you
about
guys.
it all.
Literally everything. No, I think we have to. If you want to see episode 100, please like, comment, share, subscribe, hype button, all that other stuff.
Yes,
Hit up the Patreon. But again, thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna talk about a lot this week. We got a jam-packed episode as always.
Bang.
Getting up top with all of our pleasantries of fit checks, everything. And we're gonna get into banter, just some news updates quickly around the world. Gary, Indiana, as
Shit.
of 19 hours ago, 15 hours ago, I'm still seeing people making content about how much of, if not the whole area of Northwest Indiana, including Gary, is in complete darkness. I saw someone turn their headlights off, and it was literally not an ounce of
It
light
looked
out
like
there.
the what's that one place in SpongeBob where like it went
the rock bottom.
right down rock bottom. It was straight rock bottom.
No, it's not. It
Yeah.
did look like rock
It
bottom.
literally did look
So we're
Crazy.
gonna talk about that and them leaving these people in the dark. Hayden Panettiere. I'm sorry if I'm butchering her name, but we're gonna get into a
we're
little
gonna
bit
get
about
into
who
it,
she
for
is, because a lot of people were completely devastated.
Yeah.
she's an activist, apparently.
Yeah.
She spoke on things, so yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna get into a little bit about that, and then moving through that to updates again about our favorite video game that is totally not being dragged on release, GTA 6.
GTA
Man,
6.
in
And-
response to those dumbass in the comments.
Oh yeah, the ones
Man.
with the video we posted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the GTA shit.
What was the comments?
About the
Them niggas-
Netflix.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Netflix,
We'll,
yeah.
Some
we'll
of
get
y'all
to it.
really love this
It's like, bro,
capitalism
people
thing.
Some of y'all like the dick in your ass, man. Some just like it, bro. Some of y'all just like it, bro. These corporations bend you over and just be. Let me pay that $27. Pay that $27. You fucking idiots, bro. You're an idiot. You're an
After
idiot.
I bought the pre-order already.
After you bought the
Down
pre-order.
100. Again, not coming out.
Last thing I thought he was finna say.
But besides GTA, we're also gonna get into some other more real world news. Again, Chicago. November is coming, and February is the alderman election. So what could be happening in November? School board, democracy. We're going to talk a little bit about that and why you should care and be informed about who's running for school board and school board president. All 21 positions are up, which is the first time that's happened. Before it was like half
It
and
was
half.
21 positions on the school board.
Half and half. It was like half of it was appointed by the mayor. The other half was elected because they've been trying to transition it to a full, like, you just get to choose who's on the school board. So this is the first election in which you as Chicago would just get to choose. So
Oh, that's fine.
Dodge APAC and Dodge Michael Sachs.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a little bit about all that stuff. And then we're going to get into some of the main topics today. The bag works. Dean Withers.
Dean
Man, I'm really
Wither Skeleton.
Oh, I can't wait for you to find out.
Dean Wither Skeleton.
Yeah, Dean Withers is going through it right now. On the, he said Wither Skeleton. I
Wither
just thought it.
Skeleton.
No, he's not touching people, but he was falsely accused by via the creation of fake DMs of
Yeah,
doing inappropriate
we'll
behavior. So we'll talk about
talk about it, but
everything with
it's
Oh yeah.
Critical.
I'm not the one to leap off the couch and defend D.
I
However,
don't be like defending that nigga, but like,
yeah. This one wicked, gang.
Nigga
This
said,
is
I
wicked.
slap the shit out you, Dean.
wait, I said that.
Nah.
Jeff T. Like, I slap the shit out you, Dean.
Are you serious?
Bro, it was so
did say
funny. I
that
seen
shit.
a nigga on his podcast. He was like, "Bro, that's not me, bro," and he said it like in the
Definitely
same voice.
him.
I'm like,
It
"That was
definitely
him."
him. 100%.
It's
Oh my
100%
God.
that nigga.
But we're gonna get to the allegations and everything, and then moving into actually we're gonna probably before that we're gonna talk about your JAAMVERSATIONs topic, which I still don't know what it is. So if y'all don't know what JAAMVERSATIONs is, join a Patreon and hit up and leave some topics, questions you have for us. We'll either do whole Patreon exclusives on it, or we'll just put it in the episode. Also hashtag Jam Talks if you want your comment to be read and put in the episode as well on all platforms. So we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to wrap up with my topic being Hakeem Jeffries and Angie Nixon. Hakeem Jeffries being the secondary. I'm going to re-say that. Angie Nixon and Hakeem Jeffries.
Yeah.
Angie Nixon is a black woman, Democratic socialist, who just won the nominee to be the candidate, the Democratic candidate for Senate in Florida. In Florida. So
Deep
we're gonna
red
talk
Florida, nigga.
Deep red, unwinnable. Let's give up Florida. Hillary couldn't even win Florida. Nobody could win Florida besides Barack. Really.
Smooth G
Y'all
up
found that
now.
speech real funny until she won the shit.
Yup.
What's up, bro?
But yeah, we're gonna talk about how the times are changing, and that is a very exciting win down in Florida. And then we're gonna get to the doom of the day, being your troops, your tax dollars,
Yeah, bro.
being blown.
Blown to high hell.
Being blown on tuna and noodles. Got these niggas.
Tuna noodles in
Ramen
unsanitary
noodles.
bathrooms.
Got
nigga.
these on that aircraft carrier losing it, nigga, seeing a bunch of shit on the wall. And shit, nigga.
They already got the propaganda flowing now. There's people
Doing-
playing like I seen a video.
Oh, you talking about the girl? I got a video dropping on my
Okay.
shit today. Bro.
Okay.
my
Don't
God.
get
It was some
tripped.
bullshit.
What you on, Matt, nigga?
What you
Yeah,
on,
what you
Matt?
on, Matt? Yeah.
Go follow us on all of our individual J Will J.
What you on, Matt?
Buy Alan Arnold new camera on the way.
Ooh,
Oh
okay,
my
I'm-
God!
No. Y'all don't understand what's about to happen.
Yeah.
AB the artist, and he just hit 80K too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Hey,
Don't
it is
understand
a
it.
time on the block. Tune in. Jam doing big things. And our country is doing imperialism in style. Diarrhea in the bathroom, gang. So we're going to talk about all of that stuff. Again, we appreciate y'all for joining us this week. Episode number 7.
Good check it out.
Yes. in
Someone
honor.
said they want the Ajma for
The Ajma? That
The
sounds like
Ajma.
it's
So
got to
which
be
one?
Arabic
Should be-
origin.
Man, y'all gotta be like specific.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
2 A's.
Okay,
There's two
so
A's
we're
in
gonna
it.
do
Go.
I guess either one.
I guess technically in
Yeah.
alphabetical order, A B would be first because A and B
Yeah.
and A and L. So
Okay.
A B
Alright.
Ajma.
Ajma format, you feel me? Got the Bel Air on the feet.
Oh my God, the gray
Bel
Bel
Air,
Air.
the OG
I think
Bel
the gray
Air.
ones are better than the white ones.
Oh, for
He
sure.
genuinely has so many shoes that's different every time.
Yeah.
Even off bod.
I don't think I've ever seen this nigga wear
Wear the
two
same
shoes.
No, I couldn't tell you.
Ever,
He be
ever.
coming to our crib. I'm like, what?
I be trying to remember it. I remember one time I seen him wear the Lightning 4s, and then it must have been 4 months before I seen him wear the Lightning 4s.
I've
Yeah,
never
yeah,
seen
yeah.
you wear those. Jay.
That's real.
You know
That's
what I'm
real.
saying? Got the
Fire.
Bel Air on the feet, got the regular gray sweats on the sweat, you know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I mean?
Regular back tee with the road white on the back, don't feel like turning around. You know what I'm saying? Got the Omega on the rear.
Omega.
On the
AP
I am the
swatch
Omega.
coming soon. You know what I'm
AP
saying?
swatch coming soon.
You know what I'm saying? Got the,
Don't
got
you address
the
me unless with 4 letters.
deflated coach. Cause I forgot, I don't know where my
empty satchel. I'm not a
empty
lick.
satchel. Hold on, let me put the coach wallet in the coach
Ooh.
satchel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you bitch ass niggas that coach better cut a nigga a check now.
Cut a nigga a check, you know what I'm saying? Not
not-
deflated no
niggas
more.
not playing.
Nah,
I'm not playing. We
So
need
70
that check,
bankroll.
please. Got a little
out.
chain, little
Chain
grill, you know what I'm
stacking
saying?
shit.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's some calm.
Oh, JJ.
Oh, Ajma. This
Ajma.
is really
My
weird.
nigga.
Shay Gillies Alexander on the
Gillies.
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 we got the gray ones, you know you can't go wrong.
cut
Gray
off the hair.
jeans, you know what I'm saying?
He did cut off the hair.
Did he? Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. I
They
did.
Gonna be
going
one of them
bald.
ones.
coming,
Looking
man.
like
Different
Boy,
year.
your cut trash need a restart.
looking like a 2009 person, you know what I'm saying?
Look like Nelly.
But that's what I mean. Looking like Nelly cut. Great jeans, you know what I'm saying? Can't get wrong. Veil T, horse of doom. Chain of doom. And then I got a haircut, but I need to get a retwist. And I stood up my loctician. I apologize. But yeah, that's me.
Got the P, what is this? P6000 on. Nike P6000.
Always on fire.
Got the, you know what I mean, so. And then
You know what I mean? The listeners know
veil and
exactly what you got the, you know what I mean?
got the veil and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Long sleeve.
Oh, I washed my hair. Like, dog.
He was like, I washed my hair.
Make sure to go to the Patreon so Matt can get some new fucking clothes.
Bang out.
Bang out.
Yeah, send
Last
him a
but
nigga
not
Allen.
least.
Sure.
Allen.
Big Amados on the feet.
Oh, what are they called?
Amados.
Amados. Those is this brand.
Shout out Con. Shout out Amato.
Oh my God,
and
bro!
then
This
these
nigga Allen
some
with these
dupes.
fucking denims, bro.
I say Acne Studios dupe of Doom.
Amazing.
Got the Depop jacket. I don't know
Oh
what this
my
is. Belgium. That's my hometown.
Belgium. That's where you came from?
Belgium.
Got
Okay,
the
bro.
FNK
You ain't
on
want to
fucking-
claim Belgium. They done did
FNK
some
on the neck. Ring.
bang.
Shit
Fire,
fire, bro.
nigga. No,
I told this nigga Allen, I said, bro, on God, I'm not going nowhere with you. You keep wearing fists. Because what the
Appreciate
fuck,
you,
nigga?
dog.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Any of the listeners need to go turn the actual pod on because you know, niggas don't do justice.
Gotta
to
see
the
it,
fits.
bro.
You gotta go see Allen in high definition.
On God.
Hell
Gotta
yeah.
do.
Chains is crazy, everything.
Here we go.
Let's get into
Let's get it.
man.
Episode 70.
Episode 70.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, bro. If y'all want to watch more, bro, you know you can find us subscribe.
Oh yes,
Oh,
please.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tell
Subscribe
him,
on the
bro.
Jam Pod, bro.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, they just recalled 30 million eggs.
They-
There's nothing for you. Gotta watch the Jam. Subscribe.
No,
Y'all already know
G,
y'all can
bro,
check
we
us out
gotta
on
dodge.
Instagram.
We gotta dodge eggs, lettuce.
No, we finna
fucking-
start a
Hey,
gardening
every-
segment,
exactly.
nigga.
Jam
Bro.
garden,
Nigga.
nigga.
Jam garden,
Jam
nigga.
garden.
About to be a bunch of chickens
What,
running
they be
around this
duplicating
bitch.
chickens in the backyard, nigga. The fuck?
For real.
Oh, God,
Instagram, you already know Jam Pod.
Yeah.
Twitter, you already know Jam Pod.
Blue
Sky Jam Pod, nigga. Acast Jam
my
Pod,
God.
Spotify Jam Pod,
Blue
Jam Pod, every single
Jam
platform you
Pod.
go to, nigga.
Every day,
And if you
everywhere.
Facebook, TikTok,
Facebook and Patreon.
Patreon.
You know what we damn near gotta talk about?
What's
What?
We gotta talk about where we finna be at in Chicago.
That is the very first
Yes,
order
sir.
of
Yes, sir.
business.
First
on
order
the
of business.
29th.
On the 29th.
29th.
What's going on the 29th, man?
On the 29th, you feel me? We finna be in Bronzeville. We finna be there talking about voter registration, talking about community building, talking about building up the black community, and we finna be doing it with, can we say that? Ooh. I don't know if we can say.
Let's
who we
tease it,
finna
but
be
it
doing
is the
with.
60th anniversary. What is it? The 63rd or the
60th anniversary of the Black Panther Party.
So do with that information
sir.
what you will.
Oh,
We will
yeah.
be at the Black and Bronze Music Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
fire, bro. It's gonna be fire.
Also, too, we going to the, if y'all haven't heard, the 1,000-mile march in
Yup.
Memphis.
Yes,
It's happening
for
on-
voter registration.
The 25th,
25th through the 28th.
28th.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be at the end. So
We're gonna be in Memphis.
Yeah.
Pull up. It's gonna be on all our social medias. Come check us
Oh,
out.
Yes,
bro, we finna
yes,
be doing
sir.
vlogs the whole weekend for both events.
Yeah.
If you're in Chicago, pull up to the Black and Bronze Fest. That shit gonna be fire.
Yep.
Tickets is cheap. Get VIPs because that's where we finna be. So it's
Yep.
gonna be
Bang
fire.
out, yeah.
If you in the South and you like, damn, Memphis is 3 hours away from me. Check or pull up on us. We finna be like all through the South that whole
Yeah.
weekend. Literally
Yeah.
25th through the 28th. So yeah, pull up on us. You know what I'm saying? We can meet
If y'all
y'all
want to do,
niggas
if you're a content creator, you want to do some content.
on
Yeah,
bro.
and
Hit
if
us
you
up.
didn't realize, get registered to vote.
Yeah,
you
please.
dingus.
Yeah.
Go do it, gang. It don't matter with the fact that all of our options are some bull. Go register to vote.
do
You
it,
gotta
bro.
be active in your process. Malcolm X
Everything
would tell you to do
bullshit.
it.
Oh, bro.
Pick
Real.
and choose what bullshit y'all want, nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all eat Wendy's talking about I'm not finna vote. Is you stupid?
Straight
bro?
You gonna
Vile.
willingly participate in that,
The
but not in the
Democratic
vote.
Party, yeah. As you stuff in your face.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Now put that Big Mac outside for 3 days and see if it molds.
See if
That shit
anything
gonna look
happens
the
to it.
exact same.
You don't got eggs.
You
got eggs.
Oh
That's
nothing,
a
bro.
base food.
You know, I
nigga.
was
Yeah.
randomly making egg and bacon sandwich at like 2 in the morning, last
Fried.
night. And I
Salmonella salmonella in the
No,
system already,
I
gang.
saw a TikTok. no, I saw a TikTok literally before I started cooking where the nigga was like, they just recalled 300 million eggs. If your container got these letters on it, don't eat that shit. If it's from these brands, and it wasn't. It was neither. I was looking at that shit.
Okay.
I was looking at it for 10 minutes. I was like,
He's gonna be on the pod. So yeah, the thing.
like lotto numbers.
This nigga was reading off the back of that egg carton like it was his last
Yes.
breath.
Yes.
Bro, I mean,
nigga.
it was.
It was.
Yeah.
If I would have seen
Yo, have
one
y'all
of them
ever-
letters on there, I would have been so
Have y'all ever got
Yeah.
salmonella?
No, hell no.
Oh, nigga.
You?
I ain't never got it, but my dad got it.
Yeah.
Nigga.
He's breathing.
Bro, you just be throwing up like shit. Like, it's like
Yeah,
food poisoning
parasites.
time 10.
When was
This was like when I was a
shit.
kid. Like, this was when I was younger. This, bro, you just throw up like shit. You be fever like shit. Like, oh, it was bad.
Now that I think about it, I might have had it like when I was 16 or something.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
be, bro, it's
'Cause it was
bad.
one
You'd
time where I was
remember
like,
it, I
yeah,
promise
it
you.
was some
Way that
fuck
nigga
shit.
was throwing up, like he had to go to the hospital and everything. Like, yeah.
Damn, yeah.
Salmonella, he
don't
always
play
used to tell us, like, don't play with salmonella. That's one of the things you
Y'all
play
don't
with.
want that. Patreon.com/JAAMPod.
to not get
Yes,
salmonella.
so we
Did
can
not
buy
get
right to the
salmonella.
eggs and right to the lettuce and everything.
man.
Yeah, shout out our
That
federal
nigga
government.
keep y'all.
Shout out our federal government.
Y'all gonna need to buy your
Yeah,
own
y'all
chickens.
gonna need to weatherize your shit and get your shit from the chicken coop down the block that give you assurances it's clean and fresh. They trying to keep the seeds and shit, so you
But
can't
shout out
even
them.
grow your own shit no more. But,
Yeah, they are trying to keep the seeds.
okay, let's talk about
Let's get into it. Sorry.
everything. Again, welcome to episode 70. So,
It's a fucking volcano outside.
first and foremost, let's I kind of want to get into yours first, but let's do some updates first.
Nah, let's do
Let's
updates,
begin with Gary. So
Gary.
we are from the Chicagoland area, but let the news tell it. The Chicagoland area is like an infinite void
Sphere.
that
Yeah.
encompasses.
Where
like,
are the blacks?
Yeah, you could be in Iowa, nigga. I'm from the Chicagoland area, tri-state. That's across the other fucking. But okay,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Iowa, we not claiming.
we're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
claiming,
nah,
nigga.
It's just Gary.
Joliet's already
It's
reached.
Gary
but-
really the cousins though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
like
Gary's
actually-
actually
Gary
Chicagoland
Detroit.
area. Yeah,
Or like-
Gary and Detroit, yeah.
Yeah.
bro.
Detroit
And even
is-
Detroit is far.
Detroit.
Yeah,
I think if
Far,
Michael Jackson wasn't from Gary, we wouldn't be talking about
Or Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah, my MJ and Freddie Gibbs. But people be hoeing Gary. We was violating Gary because they was talking about moving to Gary Bears. It's not because I genuinely don't consider them Chicagoland area because they are, but
They
like
definitely
it's just don't put my fucking sport franchise in Gary.
Yeah.
The thing about Gary though is they've hollowed out that entire area. I believe. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's majority black, if not
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
75%. black.
75% black. Was an industrial hub. The Midwest is called the Rust Belt for a reason because when it was GM and all the people that make all the American cars, they was setting up shop in the Midwest. Then as the Great Recession came and all the other shit happened, they yanked all those production manufacturer stuff out of there. Like Gary is actually was created as like a company town. I don't remember which one it was. It might have been the Steel niggas, like Carnegie and them. But like
Maybe.
if you look at the
I feel
layout
like
of
that
Gary,
sounds right.
if you look at the layout of Gary, every road is named after like a number or a president. It's literally like it's on a
That's
grid,
ridiculous.
and every single street is
I
named
mean, it's
after.
just like Chicago.
Yeah, it's kind of like Chicago, but the way in which they laid it out was specifically because it used to be like heavily. I believe steel was like the dominant industry there, and then as they left, it hollowed out the tax base. Now it's a lot of concentrated poverty in Gary, which is why they got hit with the tornadoes that hit the south side of Chicago too, and we've done nothing about it. We'll do nothing.
Nothing.
They've been sitting in darkness for about a week.
crazy.
Over a week.
Fucking
Over a week.
Yeah,
over a
at
week,
this point,
bro.
it's what, like 9-10 days.
Yeah.
Probably.
9-10 days. And
Content.
like where's the aid going to? Where's the help?
So the way I've understood it, Gary has like one because Monopoly. Gary has like one electric company. It's NIPSCO. NIPSCO released a bunch of shit basically saying like, hey, these are the places that's gonna be getting power back. Now y'all know like me, I live well. I be not wanting to say exactly, but like y'all know where Glenwood is, nigga. Glenwood close to Dallas.
We all
right
grew
on
up
that line.
right by the line of
It's right on that line.
Indiana.
So when I went on the website too, because I saw it for myself, they didn't have Hammond on there. They didn't have when Hammond was gonna get their shit. They didn't have when Munster was
That's
gonna
where I got my grills
get
from
they shit.
Hammond.
Huh?
So I got my grills from him.
Yeah, that's where my auntie lives. Shout out Hammond. They didn't have Munster. They didn't have East Chicago. They didn't have Gary. Like, none of these places was on the list of when they was getting. And mind you, the list said people was getting their power back today on the 18th, and then the next people was the 19th. And they didn't. Like, Dyer was getting their shit back. Is getting their shit back.
Dyer.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, fuck Dyer.
So
Yeah.
No, because I used to go to school there, and this is
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not gonna. The Indiana Whites is something.
Yeah,
but-
that's the conversation, right? The conversation is that, like, they really is getting a lot of the white people shit.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, they said they had, what'd they say? They said there was a police station in, I want to say, can't remember. They said they had the police station had power and nobody else had power.
Bang.
wow.
Just so the police station can
fuck?
go and not
What are
help
they
people.
doing?
As people are stealing
Catching the
generators.
People are stealing generators, so that's what they're doing. They're catching the criminals, stealing the generators. You know, maybe they wouldn't be stealing the fucking generators if they
the
had fucking power.
Or
Like-
why don't we give the police power so that the police can go in their shed and open up all those extra generators they got sitting out and then go hand those out in the community as opposed
Or them big ass fucking
We don't
white
have-
lights and shit like that they
Yeah.
put on corners and all them
fucking
shit.
Walmart. Big ass generator in Walmart.
I give you another
Flock
flock
camera.
camera.
Yeah,
Y'all
it's
don't get no
absolutely
generators.
horrible, bro. What's happening in Gary, and I think people don't actually understand that. Like even me, I done been in power outages. I think the longest power outage I've ever been in is like 3 days.
Yeah,
4
like
Yeah.
3-4 days.
Like yeah, like
those used to happen when we were kids.
nigga, 7, 8, 9 days is
I'm stealing.
Everything.
No, it's ridiculous.
Everything in
That's
your
a while.
fridge, freezer is now spoiled.
Yeah,
You need to go
I mean,
buy
my dad and them was out of power in the south suburbs for I want to say 5 days. Like he was out of power for 5 days, bro.
Jeez.
9 days.
The tornado hit in the south suburbs. We drove down there. Every light is out, and niggas like there's a restaurant that we love, A Fusion. I had never seen a line coming out the A Fusion.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
And
you
he want me
blowing
to
up
geek
the
it.
spot. Yo, bro, he's blew up the spot.
I'm
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you gonna have to
I'm
censor
gonna
it.
censor.
I want what you can get there, nigga. But
Bullshit.
there was
bullshit.
there was a line coming up. Nigga, what the fuck is this about to do? I'm about to see Doug and them in the parking lot now, nigga. I saw everyone in the parking lot because everyone's power was out. So that was the only place around that could get fresh food. And it was like, nigga, that's in the south suburbs of Chicago. Gary, yeah, they're not gonna give. I was looking it up. NIPSCO, which everyone should know, Northern Indiana Public Service Co., is partnered with major tech companies, including Amazon and Alphabet, to power massive new data center campuses in Northern Indiana. Through its specialized affiliate, NIPSCO Generation LLC, the utility is coordinating nearly $7 billion in infrastructure plans to supply up to 3 gigawatts of power while utilizing a unique financial firewall intended to protect regular taxpayers from construction costs as much as you can protect them, because Indiana gives tax breaks for everything. They have so many. I think they have like 100. I don't know if it's upwards of 100 data centers in Indiana, which is fucking crazy.
Upwards of 100.
But
That's
like,
ridiculous.
it's
I mean,
the
have you
same.
How about
that
they would
close
take
to
that
Indiana,
power and give
though?
it to the fucking people?
Like when I be going to the Indiana Dunes and you got to drive through Gary to get there, like, bro, that entire coast is straight industrial. Yes, the
Yeah.
entire thing is
Yeah.
just straight buildings,
And you
factories,
see what
pollution,
they're-
everything.
They'll move hell and earth to get companies like Amazon and shit to come and set up big ass data centers that put strains on niggas' power grid. But like, there is no reinvestment actually into the same thing with the Bears. All these dumbass niggas in the comments was, it's gonna bring jobs. They're giving these niggas tax cuts so they can have something that's a nice vanity project that turns over some M's for rich people, and the people in Gary suffer because we're saying they're not gonna pay taxes to your county while they're here. They make money off you, but they're not gonna pay taxes back in the utilities that you need as a Gary resident, as an Indiana resident generally. And that's what the Republican Party in that state has done for decades. You niggas don't get shit besides whatever corporate oligarch wants to come and make a bag because they're going to give me a tax break.
Yeah.
And they do that with data centers. They tried that with the stadium. And in their mind, they're stimulating economic output.
They're doing the stadium too, right? I'm
Still
pretty
no. They have nothing has been confirmed. But they got
They
I thought
still
that nigga-
dilly dallying.
Didn't them niggas? I swear to God, I just seen both them niggas come out and talk about it the other day.
No, I just saw they asked like the president they asked McCaskey, one of the owners, if they would still be the Chicago Bears, and he was like, "Yeah, we'll still be the Chicago Bears." And then they asked the president, "Are we going to Indiana or Hammond?" He was like,
"I just seen they said they would change the name." Yo, I don't know.
No,
at this
yeah.
I genuinely don't know.
The president
I
of it
seen
said that they weren't
over the place. With
I just said they said, or I seen like 2 days ago that they said like, fucking, if they go to Indiana,
Yeah, the
they
shit is
will
not
do a name
finalized
change.
yet.
No, the president of the owner, George
talking,
McCaskey,
bro.
said they're not changing the name. And then they asked the president if we're going to Indiana or is Chicago still in the picture, and he gave him mealy mouth. Yeah, we just want to do the best.
Bears aren't moving forward with the Indiana. Like, bro,
They've
He
been
said
moving.
what?
he said they're moving forward with the Indiana location.
They've been moving forward with the Indiana location
For,
for
like,
last
months.
year.
That's
They
what I'm
they
saying.
bought land in Arlington Heights too, just so they could bluff where the position gonna be, and then they're gonna sit their bitch asses back in Chicago. Yeah. So the thing
Even if
about
they leave at
the
this
thing,
point, I don't give a
the,
fuck.
the thing about it is,
gives
the thing about it is, if they did leave and they did go to Indiana, it would be the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
which is we're just going to give you rich niggas tax breaks to come to Indiana and give your tax haven and pay less bread so you can stack your own bread. But the people who live there will sit in darkness for fucking a week and a half.
And you expect them niggas to go to the game.
But you got a stadium. Would the stadium lose
Like
power?
Hammond wasn't even on that list. Isn't
Nope.
the stadium? Wouldn't the
It
stadium
would have
be
been
in Hammond?
Yes.
Like,
No, you best believe that stadium would have got power.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Stadium, the first thing with power.
Nigga,
They would have
I'm
had 3
already
backup
knowing.
generators
Never
built into that
going
bitch.
Unless black people started filing into the stadium, then they would have cut the power off.
They wouldn't open it up for like refuge during this time.
of course not. Of course not.
That's too
Fuck
much.
you
nigga,
think
right?
you doing?
$2 billion
Pull a
mega
Joel
project.
Osteen, nigga, I'm locking y'all out.
Close the doors. Lock the doors. Okay, yeah. So we do have this is for mutual aid, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we do have the if you are looking for how to give something to Gary, if you can spare anything, or to help, we have the Legacy Foundation, Lake County's Community
Yep.
Fund
Greater
Yep.
Gary Fund.
that donate to
The
the
Greater
Greater
Gary
Gary
Fund.
Fund.
Donate money,
donate some
generators,
money,
food, water,
All that.
necessary
everything.
supplies, gang.
What you
And I cleared it because like I was trying to find a place for it, and AB sent that one, and then I also saw like 2 other videos as I woke up this morning of people like promoting that one. So I was like, okay, bet that's the one.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll put a link
Somewhere on the screen.
somewhere on the screen or some shit.
But yes, shout out to residents of Gary. Maybe if some of y'all are watching this, I hope y'all are staying safe. I hope y'all are staying sheltered.
Bro, we be playing with y'all, but we still cousins.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, and like, bro, y'all are out of power.
Yeah.
They suffer-
definitely keep yourself safe
Over
because
8,
like
9 days.
there are niggas going around trying to like steal shit
Yeah.
from people.
Yeah,
so.
it's just
They
desperation.
said that shit is
nigga.
happening all like, and then on top of that, bro, it's fucking Indiana. Half of the guns in Chicago came from Indiana, so
Yeah.
they got guns. Them niggas is literally just running in people's pitch black houses and robbing them, and up in pole in the dark. Like that is terrifying,
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah. See what happened. Like people act
and
like
it's hot as fuck.
people act like
It is
there's
hot as
nothing
hell,
that you
too.
can do about this shit, bro. When you leave concentrated poverty and disinvestment for like decades because some company doesn't feel like taking care of niggas anymore. Well, what do you think's gonna happen, nigga? Like you put so many of their concerns so far down on the priority list that like, yeah, you see all this shit happening. So yes, please stay safe out there, and hopefully we can build a future in which this shit doesn't happen. What the fuck are we doing? Houses not having generators standard. The fuck are we doing?
Corporate greed.
Hayden. Okay. Hayden
R.P.
Panettiere.
Hayden.
R.P.
RP.
Hayden Panettiere. I don't know much about her, but I did see that people loved her. She was in, or were a couple shows. There were a couple shows that she was in that people watched growing up that I never like actually seen.
She played in Titans. Remember the Titans? She played.
She
in,
was in Remember the Titans.
She was
Remember
in
the
Bring It On.
Titans?
She was in Bring It On, All or
yeah.
Nothing. She was in Scream 6, I believe.
Yeah, she was in Heroes.
Yep. I remember her in Bring It On.
Let me see.
remember that.
because I don't. You know why
She was in Scream 4.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Hoodwinked.
She was in Hoodwink.
She did look familiar.
Hoodwinked 2.
She does look
Couldn't-
like
Oh,
Bad
Oh,
Familiar.
she do look like Shorty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, she was in A Bug's Life. Oh no.
Yeah.
That just hit the
That's-
Yeah.
She was in
She was the purple one.
Dinosaur,
She was in-
nigga.
she was the purple one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
we
one was
lost
her.
the real
Damn.
nigga, dog.
The purple bug.
That
That was her, yeah.
You the
She was the little nigga. Damn.
Yo, rest in peace, bro. You made a lot of memories for a lot of kids.
Oh,
real
bro.
shit. And apparently she was pretty like politically outspoken. She was also going through her own like battles. There was an interview that surfaced like right before she passed away, where she was talking about like her own struggles and feeling like she was doing good and all types of other stuff. Like it was definitely
in
chilling.
Alpha and Omega 2, racing stripes.
How did she pass away?
I'm not.
I think she overdosed
Yeah.
because they said that they found Narcan or something over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she overdosed.
Mhm.
That's tough though, man. R.I.P. to her. Bro, I feel like certain white people is dying that don't need to die, bro. I seen
Yeah.
a nigga pointed out, and I'm like, I start going through the like last few white people that died. Boom, Hayden died. Shorty from Home Alone died.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think, but bro, I feel like the white people die, and it's like, bro, get that nigga Stephen Miller, bro. like what the fuck,
Like,
bro?
what the
Yeah,
hell?
they
Why, like,
taking
what?
out the wrong white people.
Like
the
taking
wrong
out the
white
wrong white people, bro. That shit is sad, bro.
Jake
Genuinely.
Lang's still here, man.
Who?
Jake
Jake
Lang's
Lang's
still
still
here.
Yeah, Jake Lang's still alive. Ben Shapiro's still alive. Charlie.
Well,
Never
they
mind.
did get that. But like, yeah,
Charlie.
yeah, it's suspected.
Yeah, R.I.P. to her though.
R.I.P. to her.
Real shit.
It's sad whenever you see it,
Sad as
and of course, you know, opioids stuff in this country with overdoses is not. It's sadly not stuff that we don't hear a lot of. So, man, it's really about watching yourself and having them people around you, bro, because this shit is impossible
How old is
to do
she?
by yourself. I think
36.
she's 36.
Yep,
Very,
cardiac
very young.
arrest, suspected overdose.
Damn.
Little as hell too. Damn.
Man, oh man. RP,
R.I.P. Hayden, man.
Cool.
They R.I.P.
yeah, I've been seeing a couple white folk talking about Miss Rachel was talking about Nolan and them, so I guess this is like our
I
return.
did see that. I did see that.
You know,
Shout
you
out
didn't
Rachel.
get
I
everything.
did. I do. I mean, I hate to point this out, but I don't hate to point this out.
Mm.
Like they really did figure out all of the shit with Hayden in like 3 days.
Yeah.
And this nigga Nolan, we still don't have a single nigga.
You
in-
have to
in
ask the
handcuffs.
question.
You have to ask the question.
They actually arrested a nigga
would've
from
been 19
Chicago
today.
before they
He would have
arrested.
been 19 today.
He
It's
would
his
have been
birthday
19 today, and they arrested a
Fucking
black
insane.
person from Chicago before they arrested anybody who's suspected of killing, because there
Yeah.
was a nigga from Chicago who did a death threat, which real ass nigga, by the way.
Real
I'm
ass
not
nigga.
gonna lie
Hey,
to
we
you.
fuck with you.
Leave
homie.
it to a Chicago nigga to be like, yeah, like we gonna fuck y'all up. But yeah, they got him because they were saying you can't make threats. Da, da, da. And then
Meanwhile,
no
Wells'
one,
mom is being death threatened.
yeah,
Nobody
and
arrested, though.
No one's been arrested for that, and we also have no one arrested for the suspected murder of the nigga. So you have to ask the question. It's tragic all the way around. R.I.P. to Hayden. Let's get into GTA. What happened?
GTA. Very quick, very brief. So back
game
in
came out.
2023, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was so GTA had been out. GTA 5 have been out since what? For 10 years by that time.
Yep.
And niggas keep wondering, yo, where's GTA 6? Y'all ain't never spoke on it. Y'all ain't never said nothing.
Yep.
So we gonna leak this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, it was I think, how old was the nigga? I think he was like 17.
Damn.
Crazy.
He hacked GTA.
How
He
did,
hacked their
How?
their
where does
fucking
one
database.
go to be like, all right, today I'm gonna hack GTA?
Literally.
He
Like,
did it.
too
He
much
did it.
time.
Google
The
like,
nigga did it. I think they said he did it with a hotel TV and like analog like cell phone or some shit. I don't know how this nigga did it.
do that.
It was some random shit, but the nigga ended up hacking their fucking servers and leaked like 10 hours worth of footage of GTA 6 in like the beta form.
Back in 2023.
10 hours.
Back in
I remember hearing
2023.
something about
I mean, I
that.
remember
They arrested
seeing
his
you at a
ass?
job.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
got
they got
arrested.
that nigga.
They got that nigga
Got
fuck
that
up out of
nigga
here.
Ass
quick.
working for the federal government.
Oh my god.
They got that nigga still locked up now.
Yeah, bro.
He's
that-
still
that
locked
nigga
up.
paddled back
Bedridden,
there.
done
no
for.
shit.
Hey, let that nigga out of jail.
If you
Yeah.
did that, if you hacked Rockstar and leaked 10 hours of a game we've been waiting for 15 years, nigga, off of a hotel TV and a phone, work for the government, nigga.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
probably
recruited
got
him,
that nigga
bro.
working
Yeah,
for
They
they
probably
probably
gonna
got that.
free his ass. and
Usually
put him on a
hackers, they
contract.
don't like
They don't go to
torment
jail for real.
hackers. They
need-
usually take you to jail, and then they like a nigga walk in your room and be like,
All right, now you want
proposal.
So how'd you do?
I got a
that?
"No, you're
proposal.
working with me."
You ever heard of NASA?
Nigga, or they just be
You
like,
got talent, kid.
or they just be like, "Do you want life, nigga, or do you want to do this?"
Yeah, he about to be informing
I
us.
guess I'll do it.
Yeah, it's like
He
shit.
about to be
Yeah.
informing us of BB's positions, nigga, right
real.
now, nigga. That's crazy. So they locked him up. Of course, if you commit a crime against any of these corporations, it's literally like akin of like killing 5 people. They will lock your bitch
They'll
up.
like
Talking about
literally hang
Luigi
you.
now.
Yeah. So
yeah.
so recently, there's been some more leaks of GTA 6
Oh.
right before the Netflix thing that's supposed to happen next week.
So they gonna free my right?
Probably
You locked
not.
him up for life.
But
Nah.
I think
Lock me with
the footage that's dropped now was still back from 2023 is what people are saying it is.
Yeah, like
It's
still
some new
old
gameplay though. Like you can see playing basketball,
and
shooting,
shit.
driving around, beating the shit out of
He
people. with-
beat the fuck out that.
I saw it with the
I ain't
wrench.
Yo,
Yeah.
what?
The nigga was just beating.
I'm
the
like,
shit out of
nigga,
him.
you supposed to be showing us the game. You just beating the fuck out this nigga,
Yeah.
bro.
But there is some gameplay features that is leaked now. So one of them is you have a fuel system.
That was confirmed. We were
yeah, so
laughing
you
about
get-
that like
What?
a couple weeks ago.
So when a nigga when he got out the car, beat the shit out the dude, and then got back in, you could see like the name of the car and then the fuel at the bottom.
So you have to go get gas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to get
go
gas.
I wonder how long it's gonna last.
So you're gonna be running from the cops and you're gonna run out of gas.
Yeah.
in the middle of the highway.
And also with the stars that pop up. I'm stuck in the middle of the road. Come get me, nigga. So when the cops got on him though, you can see at the top it gave him 2 stars, and then underneath it had like clothing in red, license plate in red, and then it had like the person in red.
Oh, so you
So
can
you gotta
swap.
change-
you gotta
swap
change your
car,
clothes, you
your
gotta change
outfit, you can
everything.
escape.
That's gonna be
Right.
crazy.
then you gotta
Fire.
run in the store, steal some clothes out of there, change
Yeah.
it. So
you finna
that's-
mid
that's
heist.
like-
Your BMW gonna run out of gas.
and they know what you look like.
Then they
too, so
gonna
it's-
impound your shit and crush your bitch. Ain't no Morris Mutual. They,
And then recently today, some more shit leaked. They leaking cutscenes now, and there was another there's gameplay footage of this dude. He's driving in like this industrial area. There's a couple like security cops like, hey yo, stop the car. Da, da. He gets out the car, beats the shit out the nigga again. he takes the taser, tases like 2 other cops. And then when one of the cops hits the ground, he takes his cap off the nigga and puts it on his head and starts walking around.
You can do
You
that.
can you can start taking niggas'
Yeah,
clothes
this
off their
game is
body.
about
Oh, it's about to get
Yeah.
wicked. They about to be
Good
doing
Lord.
cops greasy
So-
in that game. Oh,
You
my
can
God.
and the
just
map
rob
leaked
a
as well,
nigga
so-
for real.
Map did leak. I saw that. Map leak.
Oh,
Map
officially.
leak.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have got it leaked.
Well,
If
not
it would've-
officially because technically
It's back in 2023,
3-year-old
yeah.
map leak, so it could look
Yeah.
completely fucking different
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But yeah,
charging niggas for $27 for something that's gonna drop for free, and you're holding out on the game, niggas gonna leak some shit.
oh, bro, that's
Yeah.
And on
it
top
is,
of that,
yeah.
you, like your workers are on strike too. So
true. Your workers on
Oh,
strike.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they about to do a law. The lawsuit I think starts next week, 2 weeks.
I believe so. Yeah.
It's the one where it was like 30 workers that got fired
Mm-hmm.
unjustly, and they unionized, and then yeah, they're doing like a class action lawsuit that starts next week. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yep.
We'll see.
Yeah. Imagine you were like doing everything as it was supposed to, and you bought the pre-order, and you bought $27 Netflix subscription to watch the preview, just to see the game leak the next day. This is why we say that they're trying to milk all the fucking
Yeah, yeah.
money.
They're
out.
like genuinely trying to like. That's why it was so
Drop the
funny to
game.
see niggas in the comments talking that
Yes.
bullshit. Like I saw one
Oh
who
my
was like,
God.
"Man, this is just a smart strategy," you know. I'm like, bro, why
For
you
who?
like-
for the niggas who they'll never be.
He was like, you know, it's good advertisement. It's like, you know, this is the best game to come out of year. So of course Netflix gotta
Say Rockstar. say Rockstar.
like, what the fuck is wrong? 1,000 lashes.
Sheesh.
Thousand
Oh my
lashes,
God,
dog.
bro. Like
This is great.
It's a great marketing strategy to
Great
sell you
marketing
something for
strategy.
$27. We're gonna drop for free
for
99.
free. That's why
All right,
they
buddy.
and then like come to find out it got leaked the
Nigga,
next day.
game
for
already
what?
$100, bro.
What
What
is
is you
100? Them
talking
shark
about?
cards gonna be 100, and you not.
And
about
they
to be able
want
to-
you to do a Netflix subscription to see a game that hasn't even come out.
It's
yet.
good
Just
marketing.
take everything from me.
It's
Yeah,
good marketing.
oh
What is
God.
good marketing?
It's the same mentality I'm telling you. It's the
Literally.
same mentality I'm telling you when niggas was talking about the Bears thing, and they was like, maybe they should. they gonna make a lot of money. They get that stadium. They charge you $1,000 right now to go sit in 0 degrees and watch these niggas lose before this year.
With no power.
You've gotten abused all of your life to the point to get a mindset like that. Like a mindset to be like, shit, that's smart. They gonna make a lot of money. Nigga, you're broke.
Yeah.
Who is that smart
Yes.
for?
Who are they making the money
off
from?
you,
You're
nigga.
working 12.
Who
You're
are they
working-
making the money from?
You're working back-to-back 12 saying shit like,
Yeah.
are you serious?
Talking about, man, they gonna play the game. Nobody said anything about not playing the game.
They got me in a
Just
time
don't
loop.
rape me for my pockets, gang.
They got
You
this
got
nigga,
it.
They got this nigga shuffling pallets and he's saying shit like,
Nigga, man.
like what is to you?
You done banged your fucking big toe on a wooden pallet right now.
I see
Talk
why
about that
Apple dropped $6K for the new phone. They go.
Y'all do realize
just
it
late
take
to the
a lot of
cards.
money
It
to like
does,
make
bro.
phones.
Yeah,
10
bro.
grand for the
Get
new
it.
phone coming soon.
Heated seat
2035.
got
subscription,
off-
bro. It's a nice move.
Think
man.
about the nigga who like sitting in the office like going through every phone and like
Yeah.
designing the chips, bro. Like he
60,000
gotta get
is
paid.
reasonable, bro.
Does your feet not hurt after that 12-hour Amazon shit?
Yeah, oh
Are you
my.
not sore? Does your back not
Nigga
hurt?
said niggas will literally be like the developers have
They
to get
have
paid.
to, man.
Meanwhile, this bitch ass make fish fillet sandwiches an hour. That's crazy. Real
Fish
shit.
fillet
Fish.
sandwich.
Like
$2.50 an
like,
hour.
Literally.
Let's talk a little bit more about the working class and how we're constantly fucked over in
Yes.
multiple ways that you can't even tell, which is the Chicago School Board election.
Chicago School Board, yes, sir.
I'm gonna read this excerpt from the CTU, their website. It says CTU decries dirty tricks kicking school board candidates off the ballot. Chicago Teachers Union responds to Michael Sachs and Urban Center's maneuvers to reduce voters' choice in upcoming school board elections. So, because this is the first time that Chicagoans get to vote for all the members of the school board, they're doing what happens in American elections, which is the wealthy people gear up behind each other. They put resources, they back probably a candidate or multiple candidates so that they can get on the school board and then they can cut the CTU budget. That's pretty much.
That's fucking
I'm not gonna
insane.
lie. That's pretty much the entirety of what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, if you think that the Chicago public school system should remain a public school system that has more than enough resources to open up more schools, serve more Chicagoans, and like pay their teachers and have small classroom sizes. Like, if you believe that that's what is conducive to learning, which is what it is, like you could not find a study that shows otherwise.
Right.
You would want to support people who are not in the pocket of people like Michael Sachs, because Michael Sachs was the biggest ally of Rahm Emanuel and allied with him to close all those schools in black and brown areas in Chicago in 2013. These the same niggas. Why do they keep spending a lot of money on elections for school board? Well, the school board doesn't even really matter.
Yeah.
Do you know the white
Yeah.
people give a fuck like that? Like
God.
that. They will
Yeah.
throw hundreds of thousands of dollars at your fucking school board to make sure that a nigga is gonna sit there and vote. Like, we got a budget cuts this year. But this is what the CTU says. It says after the Calais Supreme Court decision that has led to a resurgence of Jim Crow policies erasing black voter representation throughout the South, the Chicago Teachers Union stated that preserving ballot access is a question of preserving democracy at this moment. The union refused to challenge the petition signatures of candidates for the school board and called on Michael Sachs, the billionaire donor who backed Rahm Emanuel's school closings in 2013 and who bankrolled the campaign against the corporate head tax, which he did, that would have funded youth jobs and public safety, to withhold his individual contributions to allow voters to decide, and to pretty much not pull an APAC and skew everything against it. The whole corporate head tax thing was hilarious to me. I literally had to click the article because I didn't even believe it. They said even before the mayor proposed reviving Chicago's corporate head tax, which would have been $100 million to fund public safety so that we don't have to hire 1,000 more cops like Alexi Julianis or whatever the fuck our Secretary of State wants to do. He said, even before the mayor proposed reviving Chicago's corporate head tax, powerful financier Michael Sachs was filling up the campaign coffers of several members of city council opposed to the tax. Sachs, an ally of former Mayor Rahm Emanuel, heads a group funding ads against the plan. Campaign finance records shows every alder who initially opposed the head tax had also received direct donations from Sachs and his wife Carrie.
Who?
In all, the Sachs donated.
So he's like the Chicago's APAC.
Yes, he's
Chicago daddy, nigga.
He's like Chicago, like Donald Trump, I guess. They say campaign finance record shows every alder who opposed the head tax received direct donations from Sachs and his wife Carrie. In all, the Sachs donated close to $373,000 to campaigns controlled by alders.
And it's not even a lot. Y'all niggas is selling out for fucking pennies.
You're bro.
You is selling out for less money than fucking streamers make. You niggas is put
like
oh my mom, you niggas is nigga. like
we have to like.
I'm thinking you was finna say like 300 million.
I got some ideas.
370K to every alder that opposed the head tax. If y'all want to find out like what alder y'all got and like who it is, shout out Mermaid TM.
Yeah,
shout out her. Go follow her on Instagram.
Go follow her on Instagram so you can see what fucking alderman you see what your alderman doing, because she doing the whole 50-part series on that shit.
On every single one.
These niggas is
we're saying, as recently as September, Michael and Carrie Sachs donated funds to 9 alders. WGN has learned. Loyal Johnson ally, Chicago Alderman Jason Irvin, 28th Ward, who favors the head tax, has also received donations from the Sachs. So like, that nigga is cutting checks just generally and just buying influence. Which, what does it say when there's one city of 2, 3, 4 million fucking people that everyone knows, like, oh, that nigga gonna spend money on these elections? Why can he do that? How is that legal? Why is one person?
Yeah.
Just because he's a billionaire.
Yeah, of course. And we just let that happen.
We just let that happen.
That was made worse with the Calais decision. So if you look at your candidates, right? You have some candidates for. I'm not gonna go over literally.
Yeah, we're gonna do way more coverage on.
Yeah, we're gonna do way more coverage
for sure
as things continue. But
might get one of you bitch ass niggas on the pad.
But yeah, as we look forward towards these elections, please keep in mind who is doing what to who's funding what. Right now, the candidate, so they've been, before even everyone started announcing they were gonna run, they've been trying. How Chicago machine politics works is that if you're like an outsider nigga and you want to try to get in and you try to win this shit, pretty much the people who have a lot of money and want to defend either an establishment Democrat or just want to spend money against you winning will try to challenge you being on the ballot off bat. They'll spend thousands of dollars to get election lawyers to make sure every single signature you receive is actually legitimate and XYZ. And if they find any issue with it, they'll try to strike you from the ballot. They have attempted this with almost all of the major school board president candidates, or at least 4 of them. Jessica Biggs, Sandhill Revelry, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but sorry, and Victor Henderson. But the main one they tried it with, which I mean is the person that I'm going to be supporting and who we all should be supporting, is Hilario Dominguez.
Bang.
Hilario Dominguez, and there's a whole page from the CTU that talks about all the other candidates and all the other different races that have also received challenges to their being on the ballot via Michael Sachs and all these rich people. But that's just that. Then we're gonna look into who's financing who. I think from what I've seen, Jessica Biggs is like is taking a lot of money, or is financed in part by either like charter school, like private like school type shit, or by like Michael Sachs and them. The only person who I've seen who's not taking any of that money, who was a CTU, I think he was like the top strategist for the CTU. He was key in getting Brandon Johnson elected. Is Hilario Dominguez. He actually graduated from CTU. He had a really good video Whitmer made about like, and I've been seeing him doing this thing talking about the school lunches and how like trying to source our food for Chicago schools from not only just local places, but places that do not serve us the same thing as prison food.
Yeah.
Because when we talk about the school to prison pipeline,
they giving your child the same pizza puffs that them inmates be getting.
Literally.
Like,
they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
They do not give.
I remember eating like Man, all the food, bro.
Yeah,
I say- I
it
remember
was
being
was
at-
completely different too. Because when we went to Flossmoor Hills, they had like the PTO hot lunch days where it was like
You gotta
really,
pay it.
really, yeah, you got to pay for it though. But it
Mm-hmm.
was like good food because it was a white area per se at that time.
They had the lunch. They just
When we went to James Hart, it's completely different.
Bro, it's just,
Nigga,
it was so surreal going from literal like James Hart and then going to HF and then going to that school in Dyer because it was like, wow, they really had us eating bullshit.
we
Like
was eating
we was,
burbs.
I could never afford the shit. Niggas was getting Chick-fil-A, Subway, Culver's. Nigga, we getting the same shit as prison. They
Yeah.
still are.
But we,
Yep.
and I'm saying like, bro, we was in the burbs. Like James Hart, even though our food was awful,
It
like,
wasn't CPS,
that's-
but it was
terrible.
awful still.
It
That's what I'm
was
saying. Like
terrible.
CPS, bro. CPS food was awful. Like I
Yeah.
remember being in. My granny used to teach at King Elementary before they fucking closed it down. Nigga, the lunch food that them kids was getting, because King Elementary was like, I'm pretty sure it was literally elementary to 8th grade. Nigga, which is also nuts. Them classrooms.
elementary to 8th
Nigga,
grade.
what? Them classrooms was full of shit. Nigga, the food that they are getting. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
You don't eat shit like that. You
Nah,
don't
you
put
don't.
shit like that in a child's body. And I think that shit is vile.
Yeah.
That niggas will literally sit here and you look at downtown area of Chicago, bro. Downtown area is fucking filled with 1 million in one place.
It's
that have
Chicago.
Great food.
Every
The greatest
nigga
food city in the world. Why the fuck are our children eating dog shit?
from
Yeah.
That should
CPS
piss you
And they
the
pre-
fuck
from
off.
CPS to the burb schools. Why? This has been a constant problem. I remember because even when I was in high school, I don't want to cut you off because we were say what you're gonna say first, and then we'll get into the.
I don't even remember.
Okay. When I was in high school, because I remember again, it's not a CPS school, but I was student body president my senior year of high school. And I didn't finish it because I was also in a broadcasting class. So we had occasionally doing like video projects and shit. And I was gonna make a video project about how shit our school lunches were. Like I literally was in the cafeteria. Well, I might still have some of the footage, but I was at the cafeteria at one point just filming B-roll footage. I was getting like pictures and videos of the sandwich. Again, not CPS, but even less resources if you think about it, because my area was literally like if you know Cook County and the counties that surround it, like we all grew up in Cook County our entire lives. The first time I did anything outside of Cook County was when I went to high school, which was in Will County. And that is even more like slightly rural, but also like definitely lower income, like school district. And the shit that they were feeding us. By the time my 4 years at that school was done, I'd eat lunch like maybe one day a week. Maybe like 1 or 2 days a week. There was never anything. And they'd have multiple selections like each day. But it really wasn't multiple selections. It was the same like 4 selections, 3 selections.
Bullshit, bro.
And I remember being like, how the fuck is this shit this disgusting? I remember when we was in like grade school, niggas was blaming Michelle Obama for it. Nothing has fucking changed
Nothing
if
has
you've
changed.
noticed. This shit is genuinely like a systemic problem. And you talk about the food capital, Midwest, XYZ, and every kid, it's a universal experience. We're eating bullshit lunch. Why would you even believe in public amenities or public school or public anything if then you go to the private schools like you said, or like private, and they will have like a deal with a restaurant there, and even though the food might not be best for you, it's more stimulating even to the kids there because like it's better than this gray fucking slop you put on my shit.
Yeah, and then like Matt said, it's like you really look at downtown and you still tell yourself like, yeah, we just don't have the money. And it's like, man, y'all build
bro,
new
what?
stores,
New
on the
buildings.
on
New
Gold
high
Coast,
rises.
new
They
everything,
put a
bro.
Barnes and Nobles like right down the street from me.
Like,
They
what are
did.
we
They
fucking
did. They
talking
opened
about?
another one, which is shutting down a lot of the local bookstores because they already had a Barnes and Noble here, and when you put a big ass retail chain like that, like you're gonna suck. So it's
We
like,
literally have no small places.
so if we're trying to build a city that's a communal thing and it's not just the aesthetics big city, then yes, we should stop doing the big corporate giveaways and we should start doing the community based things. And the community based things would start step one. Let's show that we give a fuck about these kids by trying to improve their schooling. Not just in the
that like-
budgets, but I'm reading in Hilario's page. Said CPS students have been told to accept food that adults themselves would never choose to eat. School meals should not be an afterthought. They should be a cornerstone of a student health plan, student health, academic success, and community investment. Because we know kids perform better when they have
Nigga,
meals.
everybody
Everyone
performs
performs
better.
when they.
Like, imagine if your job, instead of being able, all these downtown, because that's the thing, bro, my mama worked in downtown her entire life, or like my entire life damn near. I remember being able to hit that break, run outside, go grab your Chipotle down the street, McDonald's, whatever it was. Imagine if you were sitting in that corporate office and your bitch ass had to eat a pizza puff.
They hand you, they
Bullshit.
slap a fat
They
ass
slap
tray on
a
your
pizza
shit.
puff on your shit.
Yeah.
Are you a prisoner?
Like
A
you are
prison.
a
They
prisoner.
And this is the plan.
They go white milk, chocolate milk,
Pizza puff turkey
Pe-
sandwich, nigga.
literally.
Whole
Literally.
turkey sandwich.
was-
They hit your ass with the
Nigga,
policy.
What'd you
I
say?
was murking those turkey sandwiches.
Nigga.
Because everything
Yes.
else was shit.
Oh, God, at least you know the turkey sandwich not gonna have you shitting yourself.
I couldn't
Yeah.
even get
The
through
coldest turkey
I
sandwich you
couldn't
ever
get
eat.
through it. It was like the literally coldest temperature wise, like turkey
Oh.
sandwich and mayo, nigga, wrapped in in fucking plastic wrap because you didn't have the $2.90 required to get the other shit lunch.
Yeah.
like
that's literal prison.
Niggas would be
That's-
excited. The most exciting meal of the year was a walking taco, nigga. Fritos.
Like,
slap the
yo.
shit out you, niggas,
Or like
gang.
I'm
I'm about to feed all you corporate bitch ass niggas some Fritos. See how you like that
bro,
shit?
a nigga was like, bro, it's walking taco day. And knew it was gonna have the
Chili
best day that
Fritos,
week.
nigga.
Yeah.
On bro.
Yeah.
God, so,
got the
uh,
clear
every
bag
time.
of chips, pour the meat in there with
Yeah.
New
The
generation of
walking
kids eating
nachos.
Goop Scoop for lunch every day.
Real shit.
Crazy,
Yeah.
nigga. The way
Prison
No,
niggas,
food
like,
for
bro,
lunch.
corner stores have better food than
the
school.
way niggas
That's
was
ridiculous.
I
banging
could
that
get
shit out the
something from a
plastic
gas
bags.
station better than that.
Ace eats better than that.
Ace eat better than them.
Yeah.
So the plan being we will reduce reliance on heat and serve meals and invest in a network of regional production kitchens across Chicago capable of preparing fresh, high-quality meals for neighborhood schools. Inspired by successful models across the country, these kitchens will prepare more meals from scratch, reduce dependence on highly processed foods, increase fruits and vegetables, allow menus to reflect the cultures and tastes of Chicago's diverse communities. Buy local, investing local. Every year, CPS spends tens of millions of dollars on food. That money should strengthen Illinois farmers, local producers, worker-owned businesses, and Chicago-based suppliers whenever possible. They will establish local purchasing goals, prioritize Illinois-grown organic produce, expand partnerships with local food businesses, create pathways for small and minority-owned vendors to participate in CPS food procurement, identify and partner with Black and Brown-owned operated firms, businesses, and gardens. School food dollars should circulate through our communities instead of leaving them. That's just the buy, invest. That's just that.
Literally.
We're
like,
not even talking about the other issues, which there are three. It's universal pre-K, fresh food, better meals, and youth jobs. You can go on Hilario Dominguez's CPS page to read more about his issues.
He running for president?
Yes, he's running for school board
Shout out my nigga,
president.
yeah,
That's
we
just
gotta
one
get
of
that
many.
nigga in, bro.
God.
We gotta get him in there. And from what I've seen, he's the choice of the CTU because he is the only and most progressive choice. And you already know how
He's the choice of the CTU.
the Chicago Teachers
Period.
Union.
Yeah.
Period.
That is, I'm about to say, and let's talk.
If you have any ill feelings about the CTU, take those ill feelings
And shove it in your
shove them
ass.
up your ass. Genuine.
I trust the
genuinely.
teachers on the
The
ground in the classrooms
teachers
to know.
union-
Teachers Union. We're
The
like,
teachers union.
we'll be like, oh yeah.
Well,
they're
Matt, they got
man.
scandals. The scandals.
But did you hear?
The-
One of the members has their kid in private school. There's a pedophile in the Oval Office.
Like,
Like,
bro.
bro, like
Michael,
actually,
what that nigga name?
Michael
Sachs.
Sachs.
Michael Sachs is putting 300,000 in niggas' pockets. You're
What
talking about
you
the
want,
CTU.
bro? What you want?
Yes, they are
What do
trying.
you want?
They are trying to.
They
do
want
the
CTU
same
to pay them
thing that
niggas.
these
I
rich
would
people
do the
do.
bet.
The rich
Yup.
people are trying to influence the vote so they can get tax cuts. The CTU is trying to influence the vote so they can get your kids
Fully funded
not
public
fucking
schools.
pizza puffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fully funded.
Holy
They
shit,
can literally
my
take
nigga.
care of your children.
They're influencing the vote so that they don't have to come out of their own pocket for school supplies, so that students can have after-school programs, so that schools can open back up instead of closing, so that they can provide pre-K,
You know how many
universal
fucking
pre-K.
Chicago schools done closed in the last 5-10 years,
Dear
nigga.
God.
Like, bro,
Nothing to these
Dear
niggas.
God.
Jesus
Our
Christ.
city is not broke. Our city is fiscally irresponsible because we have a bunch of billionaires who have outsized representation in our politics, and their modus is let's privatize everything that Chicago has to offer.
Because
so they want to spend 300 racks on alder people so that they can cut these budgets, make a private school that Michael Sachs' best buddy can own, and then they fucking make profit off that. That's the game. So you don't let those people influence these elections. You vote with someone like him who's being influenced by that, because the media in Illinois will be, oh, it's Chicago Teachers Union choosing him. Yes, the teachers who are empowered to teach our children and care for our children while you fuck niggas are at work would know more about who's best qualified.
And then you
to be
complain,
president of
oh,
the school
damn,
board.
why do I got to buy supplies for the teachers again?
That's why. Because Michael
That's
Sachs.
why. Because Michael Sachs.
I've been hearing ads about Michael Sachs in the TV, in the burbs, since we was little scuds. I literally heard it. Michael Sachs and Mike Madigan.
Mike Madigan.
Mike Madigan.
Oh my
Just
God,
random
bro.
white
Like,
millionaires
just
in the city that spend bread on elections to keep the will of you down. So, yes, please pay attention to everything that's going on there, Chicago. And let's get Hilario in there. We running up the table with that nigga. Moving.
Let's do the JAAMVERSATION first.
Let's talk to the
What's like-
community. Let's check in the scope of
Conversation, bro.
Yeah.
being involved with those around you. If you're in Chicago, make a plan to go support the boy. But also, if you're in the JAAM community, make a plan to leave comments. Let us know what you rocking with, what you want to talk about.
Because usually we do JAAMversations, usually like a Patreon thing. Like, I don't think we've even uploaded to YouTube because most of them we respond is through JAAM Talks. And today, doing JAAMversation. If y'all motherfuckers want to leave a comment on JAAMversation, through Patreon.
I'm about to say, let your brain ease up before we get more into the technicalities. Get you a snack or something. Let's talk.
Let's do it.
What's going on?
First thing by Danny.G25.
Danny,
For the comment.
G25.
Are JJ and AB related? I've been watching.
No, we're not
I've
related.
been watching some older videos on the origin of you all together. Sounds fire. If there's a video where this is all explained, if not, would love some background on your friendship. Not a question, but whoa, JJ is nice on the eyes.
What? Thank you.
Man,
That's probably the
shooting
best
her
compliment.
shit.
Hey. Jay William
Nice
J.
on
He
the
got it
eyes,
like
gang.
that, gang. He got it like that.
Yo, wait, what was the
He got
first
it
name?
like that.
Danny.G25.
Danny
I ain't got
G25.
no ugly homies.
Hey, exactly. None of the
Shooting.
homies chop. Thank you, bro. That's genuinely one of the best compliments I've gotten in my life. These niggas said I'm
Nice
easy
on the
nice on the
eyes.
eyes. What? Oh,
Everyone's age.
Fire.
No.
Fire.
Nah.
No,
But
thank
yes,
you.
me and Josh are
Yeah,
brothers.
explain the story.
Yes, he's
gang.
my older brother of what, 5 years, 5-year difference?
4 or 5 years. Fluctuate.
04 to 99 type shit.
Yep.
Matthew is cuzzo, but technically in-law, but at this point it's the same shit. We Jamaicans.
Yeah, technically we are in-laws, but like the people that was married passed.
They passed together.
So yeah, niggas. Yeah, they passed while they was married. So bang.
Yeah, old Jamaican love. They
You know,
stay together
50
forever.
years and shit. That'd
Yeah.
be.
And then
My
Alan,
cousin, his
y'all parents?
yeah.
Say it. He just said yeah. Nah, say it again.
Nah, close friend.
Nah,
but like,
Alan's a
brother.
close friend, but Alan's literally my
Your
brother,
parents
like,
their parents knew each other before
Yeah.
they were born.
Me and Alan's parents knew each other before we were fucking born. My dad and his mom were friends when we was pregnant, or when his mom was pregnant, and then they kind of, I wouldn't even say like they stopped being friends, because they had been friends the whole time. Yeah, she just had the baby, years passed,
Yeah.
and then just happened to be living in the same burb, and then boom, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then they had, through our school, because my mom would work a lot, they had this thing called aftercare, or even like summer camp. I was always in that shit.
Yeah.
And his dad was in there. His dad was always with me because I was just by myself just doing shit. And he was just always like teaching me like about ball, like other
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Like, I would
literally.
see him walking, but I was like, I know that's his son. We just never talked. And I think around like 5th grade was for real, where it was like, okay, like let me see what these niggas on.
Yeah, and then my dad think of him literally like a son now, so it's like,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah,
this is my brother.
Nigga, we all brothers.
Yeah,
bro.
I met
Literally.
that nigga in 04. And then
Nigga, I seen him out the room and shit. That nigga was in the blanket and shit.
You remember it?
Yes.
That's so fucking
Damn.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I
That
don't
is
remember
crazy,
that.
You remember that?
I remember this nigga. He
I
was
would
like,
hope so.
this nigga was done wrapped up and shit. Yeah.
He said, I don't remember it, nigga. I
Came
would hope.
through the knowledge of it.
But yeah, I remember when Josh was like damn near this size.
Oh,
Like,
that's
it's crazy.
fucking
You remember how many
Damn.
pounds Josh was?
I don't know. It might have been like 7.
Did you go to the hospital with your people? Or was
It was
you...
after she had birth.
After she had, okay, yeah. I was going to say that probably would have been crazy.
Yeah, nah, I can't see that.
Crazy.
But, yeah.
I've never like witnessed like a birth of a child or been like in like, I mean, I guess we just met like our little nephew like right after, but it wasn't like that was probably the first. But yeah, we met 5th grade. I met him 4th grade, and we found out we were cousins at the end of the year.
It's been like.
And then we've been.
What year was 5th?
Yep. 20.
Shit.
We've been friends for 12 years. Me and this nigga Alan been friends for longer than for half our life.
Shit.
Yeah.
5th
Literally
grade was
more than
when
half
we
our
were
life.
like
Damn.
9, 10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
9, 10, and we're all 3 of us are 22,
22.
and then Abby's 26.
Shit.
Damn.
Fuck. It's a lot of
Literally.
time,
It's
a lot of
literally family
friendship.
shit.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It is.
There was the.
Someone replied to her. That's funny. They was like, "Yeah, Matt's the cousin too." She said, "Yo, what?"
Yeah.
Y'all be dead surprised that like
Yeah.
we are related. I guess that's
We
the
ain't
thing.
just
most
4 random
pods-
niggas that spawned and then came together.
Yeah,
Did a
for the-
I think
podcast.
that low
for the
key.
bread.
I think some people love that though. Like,
Yeah, that's the
some
best
people
part
think
about it. If
That
we
was a
were-
good jam talk. So
If
I
we
like
were 4
talking about
random
it.
niggas, I feel like the chemistry wouldn't be there. But,
It wouldn't
like,
be there.
I couldn't imagine that being a job. It doesn't feel as much as a job when it's like the niggas
I
I've been
I
talking
think
to.
it would still be there. I think I was gonna say that's what makes it like special to some people is that they think it's like 4 random friends that just got together there, and it is, but it also
It is in
like,
the
we
sense
kinda
that like
family.
we weren't gonna be doing this.
Yeah, bro.
Like we knew we were gonna
exactly.
do something, but it didn't become this until like literally like 2 years ago.
And even
Like,
then, it's not like we're like super family oriented, and we're like not like it's not like it's like we 3 grew up together and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We really didn't. Like I would go over Josh's house when we found out we were cousins in 4th grade. I would go over his house. We play Minecraft. Me and AB never spoke because AB was like an adolescent, so he's like these little ass niggas. And then like, so it's like, yeah, it still is kind of like crazy that niggas is here talking every single day at
It's
this
crazy.
point now.
I was literally at this nigga's crib like all the time.
Yeah, me and this nigga
After
Alan.
school, going to the crib.
Yeah.
Or like Saturday school.
Yeah,
Shit.
me and this nigga Alan would be in fucking Saturday
Literally
school
Saturday
detention, nigga. Badass.
Like, oh, shit, there
I
he
was gonna say,
go.
nah, we weren't even badass kids. Niggas just was
Fucking
late.
Miss
Like,
Late every
Yeah.
time.
literally late every time.
Late
Like,
every
yeah.
time.
That was another place we bonded at was Saturday school. I mean, this nigga Alan.
Yeah. We do about like two couple more. How did the JAAM podcast start? I wanted to lead into that.
Okay.
Because we've known each other for so goddamn long. The podcast. So we was already on YouTube like when we was
Yeah,
young.
tell the story.
Like
story.
the
If you gonna get
story.
into it, get
Like
into
we
it.
might as
Hold
well
on.
go from the beginning,
bro,
right?
yeah.
So they had already knew each other because they found out they was cousins in 4th grade. I like knew of them. Like I was scared of him because I never wanted to come up to him because I'm like, he's gonna fry my shit. So I always like avoided him. I knew of Matt because of his dad, and like we just didn't know each other at the time. And I remember Matt was doing YouTube with his brother. All of y'all was doing YouTube, and I remember seeing this YouTube video of Matt, him and his brother. I'm like, holy shit! Like these niggas on what I'm on. So I went to the cafeteria. I just sat at the table. Was just like, "What's up?" We met from there, and then we started like our own YouTube channel. It was Team Awesome.
Yeah.
So like
That was
we
the
doing
first
content,
ever
yeah,
like.
awesome.
like
Yeah.
group thing.
Yeah,
It
that
That
was
was,
in
that was
5th
like
grade.
that was like Jam Beta. Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
no,
Job
because we
Beta.
knew it was gonna be something. Because around, like, I remember around this time, like, I was really heavily into the Sidemen, and like we had each seen YouTubers and been like, "Yo, like that shit's cool. Like maybe we want to do that as a job." But I genuinely like, I remember, like the team. Do you remember the keep calm and whatever meme?
Yeah.
And then we had like those
Video.
shirt templates.
We had the shirts and the hoodies and shit.
Keep calm and
We
stay
thought-
active.
and stay
nigga.
on awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
what it
stay
was.
on,
Stay
like,
on.
stay
Keep
on.
calm
Literally
and
was.
stay awesome.
You know what I
He
look
used to
at
make
that-
the clothes back then too. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
merchandise.
crazy. Was
That's
making
funny.
the merch.
Custom
This was
meat.
before AV though. It was
Yeah.
us, and it was a
I was like
literally
in the ether just floating.
Yeah, he
just
was in
existed.
HF with Juice World now.
Literally, because he
No,
was
like-
older
James
than
Hart
us.
at that point.
No,
'cause
he
we
was like in 8th grade.
If we were 5th grade, Amy was in high school.
I was in 9th grade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was
yeah,
in
yeah.
first year.
Juice World, he
That
graduated.
means he was a sophomore. Juice was a sophomore.
Yeah, he graduated a year before me. That shit was crazy as fuck because I remember the day that nigga left high school, just
Blue, yeah.
boom. And he made the cipher for HF too.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
He
I
made
remember
the
that.
cipher. I remember when he made the cipher. The year he made the cipher is when him and my brother got cool. Or cool. They wasn't really like friends, but they would just walk the path together and shit
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, Abe was in high school like
Spin real
these little ass niggas.
Literally, like, oh, these niggas just doing
Yeah,
shit.
we
I feel like Team Awesome was like Master Chef. Like you know how like they have the child
you a donut?
of like who's doing that. It's like okay, because it was more niggas in our group, so it was like I don't like how you touch on women without consent. You're out the group. So then it was like other niggas, and then it went to other people. It was like the chopping block, and then that's how it went from like 8 niggas to like us 3.
By the time
And then
it was
later
Team
on-
Legend, it
Yeah.
was like 3 niggas had already gone.
Literally.
And then Team Legend didn't
By the
go.
by the time it was Team Legend. Oh, Team Legend. Yeah.
Team
Yeah.
Legend.
Team
was
Legend.
just
It was
more
like
niggas
3
than that
niggas
shit.
that had left.
Yeah, so we had like consolidated that. It still might have been like 5 or 6 of us for Team Legend. Like maybe for like 5 or 6 of us for like that. And that was like a few months after it lasted for a little bit. We didn't continue with that. I left Team Legend quite famously. I just privated that video because I was
He
like, holy
did.
shit.
Man, that was crazy.
That was a whole.
He
thing.
did. That nigga JJ left Team Legend. Nah, I think yeah. So at that time though, we was in junior high.
Grade.
Niggas start getting older and shit. Niggas start wanting different things and shit. So then it kind of separated. I would say high school got really weird because high school is when everything. I mean, shit,
Yeah,
life
nigga,
started hitting the fan.
started
nigga.
hitting.
Fucking we done moved fucking 30
Yeah,
minutes
moved.
that
Y'all
way.
moved.
Y'all moved.
Alan
Alan
moved.
moved.
Everybody
Well, Alan moved, but it
After
wasn't like
freshman.
freshman year is when the whole shit. You want to talk about that shit or no?
Yeah, freshman.
It wasn't no
year-
crazy, man.
It wasn't no crazy shit. It's just I didn't finish freshman year. I left about like what was it?
November.
Like November, yeah. And then from there, it was just trapping out hotels, nigga.
Yeah, they had that
outside of
nigga.
school.
You know how like the insurance companies will put you in a hotel if your house something happened or some shit like that.
It was such a weird time because I remember I was literally gonna go back to school. A fucking, I don't even know how many pounds, a desk fell on my foot, damn near broke my foot.
Yeah.
Then I got sick for like another
He
month.
had pneumonia.
Then
Yeah.
we had the coldest winter we've ever
Yeah.
had. My pipes
wasn't even, like-
busted.
Yeah, I
Basement
remember that,
flooded.
bro. Winter? That winter?
That winter.
What year was that?
That was 2018.
2018.
That
Yeah,
winter,
freshman year high school.
when I tell you it was damn near like no snow, just bitter fucking cold.
It was bad. It was bad.
terrible.
bad.
That nigga, that shit happened. I remember
Pipes
like
bust.
he was alone at Crete.
Yeah.
'Cause that was his first year. You had just dipped, right?
Just
You were in college.
graduated.
Oh yeah, you had just graduated. Yeah, HF. Because then I got to HF and did I have a time my freshman year? Jesus Christ.
God.
Yeah.
HF, man, I was just getting fucking fried because, bro, I had no fucking clothes. And, like, I had, like, literally no clothes. Like, I had no shoe. I had, like, 2 pairs of shoes and, like, 4 pairs of pants. And it was that. I remember that winter was bitter cold because I had no coat. I had no nothing. So niggas was frying me about that. So I think all of those things kind of contributed to why we got, like, pushed together almost.
Yeah,
like,
we
me
were
and
just
Alan
talking
then.
on the phone.
Yeah, me and Alan started talking on the phone
Hella.
every single day, just like playing Fortnite and shit, just depressed as fuck. Then me and JJ, I don't think we talked like at all freshman
It
year.
was the end of freshman towards like, and then
Sophomore.
year,
Yeah.
we were talking
Sophomore
Every
year.
day,
on the phone.
nigga. Cause by sophomore year, nigga, I had basically cut off every nigga that was frying me. I was just like kind of alone, basically in HF. And then Alan was in Ileana in Dyer,
Yeah,
yeah.
about sophomore year.
And then, me and Alan was just talking on the game. And then at that point, though, me and JJ started talking sophomore year because, like, we was literally I called this nigga. As soon as I got off the bus, I called this nigga JJ. We just started talking. And then I think that's when, like, around that time,
quarantine.
nigga, I was gonna say COVID, nigga.
Yeah,
that,
COVID.
Bang!
After all that,
Then that's
Bang,
when
that's like
niggas
the
for real
big
got
bang.
close.
COVID was like
Yeah,
the
that's
big
when
bang.
Literally.
niggas
Yeah.
really
we
got
was all
close.
getting on
Discord,
court because
yeah.
me and JJ would talk like here and there, but I wasn't talking to him for real. And then COVID happened. Then we was talking every day.
Every
We
single
was on
day. And then
Discord
even
and shit.
AV, that's when like the first sort of remnant. Because I
Yeah,
remember
AV,
around
yeah.
that time is when I actually start talking to AV when we got like when I go to their house and shit like that. Because again, like AV was just like so many years older than
Yeah.
us at the time. They was just different.
just two
dynamics and
different
shit.
points in
Yeah, like
life.
niggas was
I was there, like,
16,
20.
15. Yeah, this nigga was 20.
Yeah.
Like whole different aspect of life.
fuck.
And then from that point, it just built. We almost got a podcast back when we were 16 and 17. Yeah.
There were
didn't.
2 different times. There was one time we had met with these random people from this new network that they was trying to launch or whatever, and it was literally lined up perfect timing because we was still in quarantine. We was like, hey, we be yapping all the time. We would like play GTA like playlists. We'd just
Yeah.
be talking. We'd be recording like Minecraft videos we did before. We had been making content.
Yeah, we've
so
been making content.
we were
basically the
like,
whole
fuck
time.
it, we got to do like a pod or something. We had tried to pitch the pod to these people at 17. They like asked us like, oh, what you wanted to be about? We went through this like sheet. We had like one call with them. niggas ghosted immediately.
Blast.
I
They
wonder
were gonna take
I wonder
everything
how
from
them
us.
niggas is doing now.
Not doing shit,
I think it
nigga.
was
That's
just some
crazy.
bull. I
isn't
don't
it?
even know.
I think
I don't know what
it was
that
supposed.
was.
It probably was just
I
one of
don't
those,
think
you
it
know,
was
trying to be a
bullshit.
new network.
Yeah,
that
and then
just
they
couldn't
just
get the
couldn't,
shit
yeah.
together. It
Oh.
was like,
He's
cool.
like, I'm done
They
with
wasn't
this
about to
shit.
give us our show to start the shit at 16, 17.
Yeah.
And then there was a
Nigga,
time
Israel
where
that shit would've went
offering
to
us $2 million?
shit
Why are we
anyway.
doing this?
yeah, but then we had tried to do some shit like on YouTube. Like I remember I was playing like Truck Simulator.
Yeah,
And we
I remember
recorded
that.
like 2 or 3
We did
episodes
record
of that
that,
like
yeah.
podcast. We was talking about Biden and them. I remember it was funny as fuck. And then
It's actually hilarious that when I go back and hear shit like that, because I'm like, nah, we really been on this shit.
Yeah.
For like,
yeah,
since we
We've been
14,
doing it like
or
a
since we were
really
15,
long
16 years
time.
old.
yeah, that's pretty much where the practice came from. Before it was like the jam was just. I mean, we was just sitting in Discord calls for
was
hours,
boring.
Yeah.
talking,
Yeah, that shit
laughing, like
crazy,
living.
Like
bro.
niggas had cameras in their face since we was young.
Since we was
would
young.
all do like mini vlogs on the phone.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like anything all of us were together, we were like, let's fuck it, let's record.
And
Yeah,
birthdays, like,
Niggas' birthdays.
Birthdays.
Um,
And then end up moving to Chicago.
Yep.
Kamala lost.
Yep.
We was like, we gotta
The
do something
battery in
about it,
niggas' back.
nigga.
Put a battery in the
And
nigga's
that's when the
back,
pod
bro.
started.
That's when the pod started.
That's the
nigga.
thing is that like
Crazy.
a lot of people, even on the internet, for like brownie points, I supported Kamala so hard, and I didn't, and you didn't, and this person did they support Kamala? Nigga, when I tell you there was niggas was out in the field trying to support Kamala, getting her in there because again,
Bro,
harm
the amount of
reduction, you know,
videos that I
simple
made,
calculus.
like,
You was wolf.
Nigga, they was
The
the,
work?
I
the,
was
the
dropping like 2
alternative.
videos a day telling niggas, bro, get Kamala in the office because we don't want that nigga in
Exactly.
there.
You know why? It wasn't principle because she's the greatest. It was because the alternative is Project 2025.
It's
and
literally
fascism.
hell on earth.
Yeah.
So we were trying to tell niggas didn't listen. She lost. Campaign was what it was. We were like, I remember that day. We're watching the election results. I will never forget this because it was the same shit. It was like history repeating itself. Because I remember the first time when Trump won, we was in back at the Ville. I was at my mama crib. We must have been like 12 or something. And I'm watching the election on the TV with AB. I remember we were watching it. And I remember our brother's homie came in, Will. He came in the room. He like, y'all thought this wasn't going to happen? Like, yeah, of course.
That
Trump
sound
was
like
finna
something
win.
Will would say.
It was. And I was
Shout out
completely in
Will.
my
Shout out Will,
I was
man.
shout out, bro. And I was completely in my bubble at the time of like Obama cool, Hillary, obviously, because Trump's a fucking dumbass. Then she lost. And I remember that whole moment was like crazy. We're in our crib this time. In Chicago, I'm watching the TV. This nigga Trump giving the victory speech.
All I know is nigga that blunt got rolled.
All I know is the blunt got rolled.
Yeah,
We
you
went
got
on
smoked.
we went on the balcony and we had a long conversation about what the fuck just happened. And it pretty much was, yo, when are these niggas gonna say the thing? When are
Yeah.
these niggas gonna stop playing, fucking around, means testing, and we're gonna do 5% tax credit for X. And when are we gonna do the actual advocacy?
Like,
when are
yeah.
we gonna stop
Helping
playing?
people.
When are we gonna stop playing in gray areas that don't exist for fucking fascists? And the answer was the jam. So
Fucking jam, nigga.
Genuinely,
Fucking
bro.
jam,
But it's
nigga.
like it really is just family shit. Like I really like have moments with like all of y'all to where like I only have those moments with my like own blood family.
yeah,
It's
no,
like,
it's family.
bro, like it's like really like I remember being in high school. We in different schools. I'm texting this nigga every day. I'm going around girls like, hey, you think my homie like literally just on some random shit. But like niggas was just that close. And even AB when we started getting close, like, bro, that was just like, oh, brotherhood instantly.
I was gonna say that, like, even though AB like obviously wasn't in the story
Always
for
there.
a lot of it, it's bro, that nigga was there the whole time.
Yeah.
And it, like
It's
such a
whatever, like,
support system,
hell
bro.
yeah, whatever type of goals everybody had in mind, nigga, I'm behind it.
Yo,
every
bro.
Nigga,
1,000%.
No,
gang.
every
Like,
time.
yeah.
The nigga
Every
came to the
time.
he gave you a monitor.
Yeah, I remember
And,
that shit. Nigga
I
just got
think about
gave me
Gave me
mine and bought me a
PS5.
PS5.
Yeah.
Bro, when this nigga bought me a PS5, I was like, what the fuck?
Came
He
in the
was like,
crib
nigga.
with a PS5.
Yeah, he was like, nigga, I got you
No.
something. I was like, okay.
I'm
Nigga got
not
me a
gonna
PS5. I'm
lie.
like, yo.
Nigga
what the
been a
fuck?
soldier. Nigga, I remember it was before I had decided to not go to school. I was thinking I was going to get the batch, get the law degree, gang. This nigga, I didn't even think about it yet. The nigga was like, do you want to do it? And I was like, I think so. He was like, if you ever don't want to do it, I'm behind you 100%. I was like, nigga,
Bro,
well,
and
back.
that's all the
That's all the nigga.
Oh,
that's
the
all
all the
brother of
nigga
dude,
needed,
bro.
Man,
Man,
we was
bro.
we were in his room,
Yeah.
and I remember
Talk about
we
it.
was sleeping on an air mattress, and
Hell
he was on
yeah.
his bed. It was late as fuck. I think we was high.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we're
I see.
genuinely having this conversation of like, should I drop out of school? And I remember we talked about it for hours.
Hours.
Yo, like,
Do it.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Those conversations, bro, y'all will
You'll
never
never
get to
forget 'em.
hear
You'll
them.
never, bro.
But those
Or like the
conversations.
sunset conversation.
I want
Oh,
y'all
the sunrise. The sunrise.
All right. Let me paint the picture for y'all, G.
Yeah,
And
you
we
gotta
gotta
get
move a little
I
bit.
know we do gotta move.
And then
Last
we
time.
got one last question, and then we'll
Yeah,
go.
actually, no. Yeah. Just
No,
we
no,
gonna
no,
do-
no. Say,
All right,
Finish
okay,
it off and then we'll
nigga,
teaser.
Quick.
we
Write a
have,
book on it
bro,
one day.
all 4 of us sitting in the crib in this little ass room having a conversation. 3 of us high as hell. 2 of us just got out of horrible breakups.
Yeah.
Nigga, no money. Nigga, I'm working at Amazon. AB, what was you working at the time?
I was.
Or no, I think you had stopped working.
No, yeah, I've been stopped.
TikTok
working at
was
that
paying
point.
at that point. Yeah. Bro, them conversations, bro. Like, I remember we had about a month to move. We had just got denied at our crib. Like, oh my God.
Nah,
it
it's
was
beautiful.
like, it's beautiful, bro.
It was like
6 a.m.
we got there. It was like we sat at the dinner table.
At the dinner table.
Dinner
talked
table
from,
of
like-
destruction.
We talked.
We talked from like 7
Yeah,
p.m.
yes.
to like 7 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah.
7
Literally
a.m.
from that time.
100%.
We
talking,
watched the sunset,
manifesting.
We
everything,
literally
manifesting.
manifested in JJ Mama crib and we did this every night, but that particular night, we sat there from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. We watched the sunrise and we was like, nigga, we gonna get that life.
Talking about it, strategizing, and it was like, we gonna do this shit. This nigga AB gonna come out here right after this shit.
Yep.
Like, it's done. We gotta
Yeah.
burn the boats,
And then-
nigga. And
Got your own crib.
Got
got
my
our
own crib, everything.
When that nigga said, I got my own crib, I'm like, oh my
I was
God.
like,
oh,
it's
it's
happening.
happening.
Yeah.
It's like it's
And-
really going.
Man, bro.
thus the jab. Now
Thus
you see
the
on your
jab.
screen the results of
all
these
you can do is
decisions.
smile, bro.
Oh, you
Man.
man, smile,
bro.
man.
That's what it's really all about.
Man, never a better decision, bro.
Hit us
That
with
was
one more.
from,
man.
Is it Megan or
Megan.
Megan.
It's
Let me
just
see.
like how it's kind of like pronounced.
Shout out you.
Yo, shout out
yeah,
you
shout
because
out
you
you.
be on all of our comments.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Megan.
that's Megan. Shout
Shout
out,
out,
Megan.
shout out,
Yeah,
bro.
Yo,
she
Megan,
do
you
be-
scared the shit out.
She's scared the nigga. No, I'm not gonna lie. I be
Fucking
thinking
go,
I'm getting called out. I was on. I got a
Nigga.
Threads notification and it said at Matt, at JJ, at AB, at Allen. Did y'all think that? And I was like, what the fuck? I thought someone called us out.
real like,
Megan,
nigga, you die for this
Nigga,
shit.
Megan to be in the Patreon, and then I'll be like, I say something to her in the Patreon, go on Thread, tweet something, she'll be the first person to comment. I'm like, how
Shout
the
out
fuck
Megan,
you switch
man.
apps like that?
He be
Shout out
first
Megan.
one on every
Yeah.
post.
Yeah.
You too,
Story
everyone.
post, and I'm like,
everyone.
yo, you die about this damn shit.
Genuinely appreciate this.
But
support.
last question, we'll move this real quick. We want tea. I have a fashion question for Alan and Matt. They're really tapped in with fashion. They're constantly had that shit on. I be taking notes for real. Do they fuck with Depop? What's their preferred reseller outlet or platform?
Nigga, Depop,
Depop got that
hell.
shit.
Depop genuinely is probably one of the best fashion apps I've been on. Real
Ooh,
shit.
I need to buy
Just
shit
because
from
it's so
Depop.
easy.
It's so easy,
It's
bro.
so easy.
It's way, in my opinion, the culture is way better than Grailed because Grailed you'll actually get finessed and scammed.
Yeah.
But like it's a good ass culture. The people on there cool. It's so accessible to
Yep.
find shit at a good price, whether
Great
it's
price.
fake or not.
I said, what else can
Look
you
for
get
it.
on there? You get
Everything.
jewelry too? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You
Yeah.
can get anything. Like,
Anything.
it's so easy. Like you'll find one thing you fuck with, and then immediately the search algo is like, okay, like this
They'll
is kinda
just
like this
start,
nigga's style, and then you can keep going, typing.
That's hard.
And then
It's
if
kinda like
the
Pinterest.
people don't respond, because they'll take the bread off of you once you buy it.
Yeah.
If they don't give it to you in a certain time, they just refund
I ain't
it
been on
immediately.
Depop in months. I gotta get my Depop going. I got
I
niggas
just
in my
downloaded.
inbox
Literally, I've
sending
never
me
bought
offers
anything.
and shit.
I've never bought anything off Depop. What's
Telling you.
what's
do
another
it.
place? Like another.
Depop. There's a lot of. I want to do like a whole series of like covering some Instagram brands because I'm not finna lie. There's some fire ass brands that's coming out and dropping they shit, but also too be careful because they might scam you. But that's the risk
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta take in this lifetime.
Nigga tried to scam me.
Depop
one time.
is nice,
It was
bro.
up for that nigga.
Always.
Genuinely, Depop is
Yeah.
fire. though.
It
what
is,
on
bro.
Depop they try to scam?
No.
Nah,
Depop,
remember that
on,
nigga-
Oh, you mean with the shoes?
Instagram brand.
Nah,
Oh,
remember
that nigga. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember that shit.
Dropped $2 million on this. man.
What?
Like,
What? Can you take
Build
it down?
your like it's crazy. Like build your shit like. Take it piece by piece. Don't build it like outfit. Like don't just be like the jeans. So I gotta shoes and gotta literally go by piece to like even build that collection to really understand. Okay, like I know Depop, I can get this. I know these Instagram brands, I'm gonna get some new shit. I know if I go on H&M and this, I'm gonna get some bullshit, but it'll get me by. Like
Yeah, or
really
basics.
understand where you're going. Yeah, like
Yeah,
your
bro.
basics. And then you can develop and actually get the shit. But Depop's a really good way to start. And your local thrift shop.
True.
Yeah.
Building
Yeah.
up a wardrobe takes time, bro. Especially
really
if you
does.
don't have them, especially in this economy, nigga.
Yeah.
So yeah, just take your time with it. I think even with me, like I done took a break, but I'm about to like kind of overhaul everything. Like I'm about to throw hella shit out. I might go on my Depop and just sell a bunch of shit, honestly.
Yeah.
'Cause I got
Yeah.
like shit like this. This is the last time you gonna ever see this because it's my last time I'm wearing it. No, like I don't hate it, but it's just like I'm over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I've wore it what 3 times total. Like it's fire, but like you know, it's shit like that where like I just like me personally, I just like to get shit in, get it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely take your time through that shit.
Take your time, bro. It ain't no different than building a playlist on Spotify. It ain't
bro.
no different than putting artwork in your room. It's literally just like it's a part of you, and that shit just got to build when you learn more about yourself.
Yeah, bro.
Start off on Depop.
WJAMVERSATION.
Shout out to Jam.
WJAMVERSATION,
nigga.
This was great.
If you want to find more of them, hit up the Patreon.
more.
Yes,
Of
sir.
course.
Hit the Patreon, and yeah.
Who was the
JJ,
person who?
you are? That is We Want Tea.
Oh, shout out.
Like
We want
that's
tea,
the
shout
name.
out.
Shout out you.
Yo, and Danny, you right here.
Hey, gang. Appreciate you for the love, Danny. Thank you. Okay. So, given that we are entering the last like 45 minutes, we have choices. Do we want to do Dean and Hakeem as the Doom, or do we want to do?
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
get the
okay.
Dean.
Hit the dean and then
Hey, you wanna know what's funny? Leftists care about the soldiers more than any. Do you see the nigga on Fox News like, are y'all weak?
Yeah.
yeah.
Fox
Oh, you
News,
bitch
nigga.
ass
Fox
niggas
News.
so
Yes,
lucky we ran
my
out
position.
of time,
yeah,
nigga.
my
Yeah.
position is stop sending these niggas overseas.
Don't
and
worry, I
having
got a clip
colonized people.
dropping for you today, bitch ass.
Oh yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'll hear more from us about it. But what happened with the internet's favorite white boy liberal?
Dean Wither.
Yeah,
The
take us through it.
big
We gonna let
bro
you
of
get through it.
hell.
So the other day, right, I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see first, it was crazy because before the allegations came out, there was this like trend with Dean Withers where like motherfuckers would go on his live because he does debates and stuff on live. People would go on his live and purposely like run the bath water. Dean would be like, "Yo, so what do you do you support Trump?" And then they'll be in a bathtub or bathroom, be like, "No," and it'd be like an echo. It'd be loud as hell. He was like, "Are you in your bathroom?" He'd be like, "No, I'm not in my bathroom." And you hear the water splashing in the background.
Just bullshit.
Why?
Yeah, he'd kick them from the live, and it would be like a fluctuate of people just doing the same shit.
What
So
the
They just
fuck?
trolling.
just trolling the fuck out this nigga.
They be coming out. They be like, "Yeah, I don't support Trump," and then 10 seconds go by. We are Charlie.
They were
me
spamming the
every
"We Are
time.
Charlie"
Trolling
curse.
this nigga. So recently, I went on there, and then I think it was when it first kicked off. He was on live, and he was like, "Okay, so somebody in the chat is accusing me of raping somebody," and then it was a whole bunch of people trying to point it out, and he was like, "Okay, so we're just gonna get to the bottom of this right now," and then he was showing the screenshots of what the person was posting on their TikTok. And he was pointing out how like the times don't even match up with the screenshots, the width or whatever of the text was not lining up with how an actual DM looks like on TikTok, whatever.
Because the person made fake DMs.
Exactly. The person made fake DMs, right? So it gets worse because like he's digging into this person. He realizes that, number one, I've never sent this person a message before. Number two, it's like, it was weird. It was like the account just kind of like popped up out of nowhere. Come to find out, it was a random Republican nigga that be on live debates with everybody. Random Republican nigga that stole a 13-year-old's identity to accuse this nigga of raping him.
Nigga.
Whoa. They went and found like a 13-year-old.
Random
went on her
13-year-old page.
Instagram.
I seen the picture, just some random girl, and it mind you, again, this is a child.
Literally
Yeah.
screenshotted it off like her highlights.
Yeah.
The
13-year-old girl
He
then came out and was like, "Yo, Dean did not do this to me. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Somebody stole my identity to do this.
I
Don't
never
believe
met
that
the
bullshit.
nigga."
I never met this. Don't do this shit."
Wow.
You know what all these bitch ass Republicans came out?
older
fucking
millennial.
Joel, Big Tooth Patrick.
Joel Patrick.
Then the stank do it too.
Ooh,
Asmon, yeah.
Asmon Gold, yeah, he
did
came
too.
out. He just got banned off Twitch for saying he should, like, the migrant mothers, fathers, and kids should be killed.
Yeah, like okay.
Yeah, he just got banned up.
his favorite candidate got
Goofy
fucked on.
bitch.
James Fishback in the
he lost.
Republic. He lost to Byron Donalds that in Florida.
I was both.
James Fishback was like the Groypers, like still got over 100,000 votes, mind you. Like he's a Holocaust denier, Nazi nigga. Asmon Golden was backing him.
That's not anti-Semitic.
Yeah,
Don't say Israel.
Yeah, he got like maybe 10% of the vote or some shit got fucked on. But
Yeah.
Whole ass nigga.
yeah, so
Yeah.
these are the type of niggas. So they
Wow.
were
Those are the type of
doing media storm on this nigga saying you did this to the 13-year-old. Mind you, all you niggas should be sued for defamation. If I'm that nigga, I'm crashing.
No.
If I'm that
If
nigga, I'm
I'm
crashing.
Dean Withers,
I'm crashing.
I'm going to come up on a generational bag.
Generational bag because
It's
here,
because the damage is already done.
The damage
is done, and they
you
want to
gotta
do it
fall.
because these niggas are mad that Dean obviously makes them look bad. His whole thing is debating right wingers, and the thing is about these people is that they're animals and that they're evil. I remember being a nigga on TikTok who was doing debates, and I had DMs faked about me. These two white dudes went on their page.
Oh my God!
They
That
launched
My
fat
blood's
ass
going to
nigga.
boil.
They launched it like it was like a you dig, and they was gonna get off with it. It's this bitch named Garrett Videos at the time, and he was like a shit propagandist, right wing on Trump 2020 type nigga back in that era. They made a video about how California is doing reparations and they're racist and they're making white people pay for it. The article said there was a study in the Congress in California about how they could possibly do a reparation proposal. It wasn't what he said.
Yeah.
I called the nigga out for it. The nigga got mad. The nigga tried to go
Very
back and
mad.
forth with me. He was like, "You're a commie. You're a socialist." Da, da, da. Literally just brain dead shit. I was just trolling the nigga. I'm laughing at the nigga. I'm like, "That's what you're saying because you don't have an argument. Your shit." Da, da. Wake up, go to sleep. Wake up the next morning. Random white nigga with 100K on TikTok. This creator JJ told Garrett Videos to kill himself. They put up screenshots, fake DMs, me telling him, yeah, go kill yourself, you fucking da 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 da.
Yeah.
Never texted this nigga
Never
one time in
texted-
my life.
When I tell you, it might have had been like 4 people that
Yep.
like conjured up this thing to like take this nigga down.
Yep, and I start get DMs like, I can't believe you told him da da da. I immediately didn't even breathe for like 5
breathe.
hours
Didn't
before
breathe.
I made videos. Me and this nigga went and got the metadata to show that we never contacted this nigga on his account.
Bro,
Like,
I remember that shit.
We
We
spoke to
went
lawyers.
live. We showed like, look, we downloaded the Instagram data.
yeah, it shows unedited.
It shows unedited. If you try to backspace, do anything, backspace, add the letter back, it will always say edited at the top. It was unedited. This is the DMs that these niggas had. None.
No, they just made it up. They
It
just
was
made
no.
fake
There was
shit.
no DMs.
Eventually,
you
they-
typed in a
That
nigga
shit
name and it didn't
terrifying,
pop up.
bro.
Eventually, we pressed they bitch ass. Was like, we're gonna sue you if you don't do this shit. This was like, okay, I'm sorry. Took down the shit. His account got deleted. They admitted that it was fake DMs. Yeah, because
Yeah.
their pride was so fucking hurt from losing a goddamn internet argument that they try to stir up some shit and literally try to end your career, get you locked up. These bitch ass niggas, older millennial, has lied 500,000 times in his internet career.
Yeah.
He will say deliberately flagrantly
Didn't-
false shit
ain't
that he hasn't
he,
even
ain't
looked
he
up.
the one that got tased and pissed himself?
I think so.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty
yeah.
sure he got like arrested or some shit.
Yeah, he
too,
got
like,
arrested and he pissed himself. You fucking idiot.
Shit niggas, but they like Dean is like the pinnacle for them, and they're like they can't get past how he just pulls views and he makes them look stupid, so they try to make up a rumor that a 13-year-old
like-
that he
Oh, but like,
wow,
rumor saying you assaulted a 13.
and you made
First
fake
of all,
DMs.
since when in
That
the
is
fuck
like-
do
What?
them
Care about that?
Huh?
Is that and you made fake DMs? They made fake DMs.
Oh, I
saying,
thought you said something else. I thought you said 50 M's. I'm like,
Oh,
that nigga-
he better get 50 million from Asmon Gold than that bitch ass nigga.
Yo, that's the biggest reaction we had.
What? But yeah, so you
Lame
made
ass
fake
nigga
DMs.
Joe Patrick talking about. I mean, you see, it doesn't. You see how it feels when you accuse Trump of.
That's what it was.
When
That's
you
what it
accuse
was.
Trump
So the
of-
right wing brain is like
Trump has just had.
He just paid out the motherfucker.
he
Yo,
did pay
Joe
out the
Pat-
bread.
I
Joe
can't say
Patrick,
it. I
the,
can't say
the
it.
thing about these soup brain niggas, which is why even like the debate thing has gotten so sour in my mind is because it's like you almost have to engage with these niggas framing of people who are not on planet Earth to like look more presentable, look
Aliens.
more reasonable. You got to win this argument against this nigga who's obviously fucking bullshitting. And the thing with this shit is that like in their mind, in the right wing argument debate bro mind, it's like, these people are pro women's rights.
Let me be anti-pro women.
No,
right?
so what's gonna happen is, well, let's see how they like it when it's a false accusation against them.
Yeah.
Still doesn't change the data that says that you're more likely to be raped as a man than you are to be falsely accused of rape. But anytime they can try to it's the same thing with the women and the trans women in women's sports. It's a non-issue, but they try to see, this is the hypocrisy. Dean is pro-woman. What happens when we say that he raped? But then when it comes out, it was fake. Like, you think it's still gonna stick after that?
Like, regardless of
Let me ruin the nigga life.
literally, let me ruin his life to prove my theory.
Like,
Let me
what?
show you how we're all the same.
And they're gonna rip you apart too, just like these men who definitely did it.
Meanwhile, this nigga Trump, bro,
Because Trump's one of them.
bro, he literally just had to pay out the lawsuit,
T.G. and Carroll.
settlement.
He paid.
He paid her $5 million.
The money
You
left.
did it.
Yes, he paid it.
So what point were you trying
What
to
do
prove?
you mean? Well, he didn't do it. He just wanted to pay it. Why would he pay it, the president of the United States, if he didn't do it?
He got found liable.
How do
he got
these
found
things
liable.
work?
You know what liable? I mean, to the niggas in the Aspen Golds of the world, liable means
Liable means you did that shit, bitch ass nigga.
Meaning they put it in front of the jury and everything, and it could have been 51-49. They said signs pointing to he definitely raped that woman, and that's why you have to pay millions of fucking
President
dollars.
of the United States just got found lot.
That's why Diddy
They tried to.
Cassie.
They tried to.
Bang.
They tried to impeach Bill Clinton over Monica Lewinsky when he got head no law. They tried
He got
to,
headed. Well, okay, wait,
Yes.
what was it again?
Yes,
he
Monica
got head.
Lewinsky. slurped
But it
him up
wasn't.
and
But it
over-
wasn't on.
It was.
But it wasn't on camera.
It wasn't
like
on
that.
camera. No, it wasn't. It was.
See, I always used to
How
think
did they
that
find
it was
out?
under
I
the desk.
think I don't know who found it
it was
out,
like
but
that,
she
yeah.
they pressed her about it, and then she ended up admitting to it. But
Nigga,
like
if-
there was a whole thing that came out, and the problem about it was like
I think she follows the jam.
I think she does. I think she has like the room
Okay.
for it. Shout out
Thank
Monica
you.
Lewinsky. But I think the big scandal was also because he was with Hillary and he was cheating on Hillary and XYZ. They tried to impeach him. Literally, those Republicans, like Lindsey Graham, was standing there acting outraged about the same nigga who's okayed like deaths of hundreds of thousands of brown people. Was like in 2003 being like, or in the early 2000s being like, oh my God, this is the worst. We gotta impeach that nigga. They did, but they didn't convict
They
him.
impeached him.
They impeached Bill Clinton. But they didn't convict him, but they impeached him for that because it was so
I feel like
improper
I
for
ain't
the
know he
time.
Impeached him.
Improper for the
impeached him
time
for
that you
getting
elect
head?
the pedophile.
I mean, it's like it's crazy.
Nigga,
but
if
like,
I was the president of the United States,
He was with Epstein and them.
nigga, I'd be on the bowling alley
Nah,
fucking
in
my
the-
girl.
in-
I'd be on the Oval
I don't think
Office
that's
fucking
in the
my
light-
girl. I'd be on the front lawn fucking my girl. I'd be in the back like, nigga, what? Is you crazy?
if I gotta make a decision I don't want to make, I think niggas need clarity. Am I wrong?
Bill made 9 decisions he ain't want to make that day. He said, "Fuck it, bro." It's Bill Clinton's
It's
birthday
Bill
today.
Clinton's birthday today?
What, bro? It's his
But
birthday.
hey, in the hindsight of the Epstein files releasing, do you know how fucking crazy it is that all these bitch ass niggas sat up there and watching it try to impeach this nigga over this? Y'all
Yeah,
niggas was
that's
all
crazy.
fucking kids and y'all
it
try to
is.
impeach.
His birthday.
Yes. So
Yeah.
so
Steve.
just for the current president to be found
To do what
liable
he
of
does.
raping someone, and we elected him. He said grab him by the before they elected him the first time.
Yeah.
Niggas was like, damn, we gotta support him.
So
He
I'm gonna prove
saying
it.
shit.
So you wanna know how I'm gonna prove my
He's
point?
funny, man.
We get a white streamer and he someone.
That's crazy, bro.
To do what? You're gonna go back and suck the nigga who got found liable for again.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all really
Dean,
is some
man.
evil niggas.
I ain't
yo.
gonna lie,
Yeah,
Dean.
Dean,
If
man.
it was
Hey, evolve.
me, I'd sue them
Oh,
for
yeah.
apps. And I don't
Everything.
even fuck with Dean like that. But when I seen this, I was like, yo, like that's
Yeah.
first of all, it's horrible. Like, let's be real, it's horrible. And it's like we're not gonna be those niggas that are gonna be how y'all niggas see, false accusation. But like,
You can get to it. You wanna know? I'm gonna say, the who were laughing at Hassan getting like indicted and shit by the federal government, and we were like, probably shouldn't do that because they're coming after your bitch ass too.
yeah.
I'm not about to laugh at the Dean Withers getting a false
false
accusation
accusation.
because
Yeah.
it's from
It,
our
nigga,
enemies.
Yeah,
Oh, bro.
literally.
Did you
Bro,
see
like,
what
we're
they
22 years. We got a lot of skin in the game, but we got a lot more to go. When
Man,
them drop that article,
can we
just
bring
know,
back
bitch ass.
for real?
Hey.
Like on certain things where like niggas will be like you'll laugh at Dean. you'll laugh at Hassan. Like, you're just a nerd.
I've
Like,
ju-
you need to be bullied.
No, you do need to be bullied. You need to be smacked, like genuinely.
Yeah.
But
Like, you on some nerd shit.
Fired.
I've seen niggas in our comments be like, I can't wait for y'all. Like when
when y'all
and XYZ, and it's like,
It's
Like,
like,
you have no
what?
idea what is even happening.
You
what,
have
like,
no
what are
clue.
you talking about?
Like, bro,
You're
you
that
can't
press-
wait for someone to falsely accuse me because I'm advocating that we
for
should
women's rights.
That overall we should stop. We should stop. We should. There should
stop
be
hurting
consequences to men
People like
harming
that
women.
need to be stoned.
Yes.
That's the only.
You can't
like,
wait till
that's-
I get my own.
And what to prove
As if that would
point?
To prove a point.
and
Like,
as
what?
if that would stop me from then still being
Because-
like, yeah, you should not
You know
rape
what they
women
think? You know what
because
they
I
think?
got a false accusation.
You know what they think? Y'all, man, we need to stop. Y'all niggas need to stop women. Matt gets a false allegation. Man, fuck these bitches, bro. Like, damn, man, y'all was right, man. Like, that's what they
That's what
expect
you
to
think
happen.
That's
I'm
what they
about to say,
think
like,
in their
what?
deluded fantasy because
Are you
you
fucking
are the
stupid?
problem. That's
You're
the thing.
the problem.
So when we talk about what point would it prove? The point is majority of the time you should believe the woman.
Yeah,
Why?
like, what?
Because majority of the time the woman isn't lying. Why?
Oh my
because
God.
You look at it and you look at the cases by cases of when the nigga actually did do the thing. And it turns out that if you tally up the raw numbers, the nigga probably did it because the nigga also has a lot of the societal power. So before they could do it and no one would give a fuck.
Yeah.
So now we're in a society that gives a little bit more of a fuck. So that's why you're going to hear more instances of it happening because niggas have already been doing the thing. It's just now catching up.
Yeah.
The
If I
fact that
got-
you think that this would prove an argument, like,
If anybody on
still believe the
if anybody in here got an allegation, like motherfuckers would come on this couch and talk about it the same way we do everything.
Yeah.
Because the reality of the situation is like it's going to be just like Dean's situation, which is like it's almost comical how bad the allegation is.
that wasn't even
If you even look at like the TikTok that was posted, it is literally a random photo of this girl with no face. Because the nigga screenshotted off her highlight. The nigga blocked out the fucking
Yeah, blocked
lyrics
out the lyrics.
it
of
was
the
like a-
song
she
that
did
was
a-
on her story just with black scribble and then just wrote a fat ass paragraph of like, I was 13 when it happened and then this happened and yeah.
This is how
Yeah.
soulless they
Like,
are.
so
You bring
I
a
have-
13-year-old child into whatever thing you want to do.
so the conversation,
You got caught.
well, sorry, continue.
I was like, and you got caught doing the nut shit, bro. It wasn't even real. And like, you really stole a 13-year-old identity.
Yeah.
Like the
soul.
13-year-old that
No
no
soul.
soul. The 13-year-old that we have talked about, Celeste, the motherfucker that's actually had something. It's like you would see that and be like, we should take this opportunity.
to take him down. For what?
So the
Who's
conversation
being
is
threatening?
this. At the end of the day, whether it's false, whether it's this, we should stop it all across the board.
Yep.
All across the board. Because guess what? You don't get as many to the niggas. It's like, oh, you get hella false accusations. There's hella false accusations. You don't get as many if it ain't real ones, gang.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Last thing, right?
What the fuck are we talking
I
about?
just seen a video of this one dude. He was like, bro, y'all niggas be grown as hell going after 18-year-olds. Like, y'all be 25, 30, going after 18-year-olds. Y'all niggas weird as hell. Y'all really like kids for real. Damn near the entire comment section. Grown ass niggas, 25 plus. Game is game, bro. They 18.
Game is game.
In their mind, they
Game
think
is game.
And they this is what I always say. It's like, bro, if the age of consent was lowered, they would still be fucking those kids.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? It is.
there are niggas who think that because
if
the
it was
age of
Nevada or not Nevada, where is it?
in UK, I believe it's 16, and I don't know if
I
in
know-
Canada it's.
I know in
16.
certain
It's
parts
legal.
of the United
Fucking weird
States,
ass
like,
niggas,
well, I know
bro.
federally, obviously it's 18, but I know like in certain parts of the
It's
United
17,
States, bro, they're
16,
yes, like
15.
17, 16.
They
I
be doing
literally
child
Yeah.
marriage. They be doing cousins.
exactly they be doing child marriage, and so if every nigga is not f***ing kids and it's just about a game is 18 thing, why let's just raise it to 21 then, because we know there are random and weird that do want the kids, right?
Yep.
So to
They
make
just-
sure that we don't do that. Let's raise it to
They don't-
21.
they
Fuck
raise
it, let's raise it to 23.
They don't
Yeah.
want.
Then niggas go, wait,
Hold Yeah,
You're a
exactly.
fucking
yeah.
pedophile,
We
nigga.
got your ass.
you are a pedophile,
It's because
nigga.
it's in their mind. It's like, yeah, once women
Fucking
hit,
insane,
Once women
bro.
hit 25 or some shit, they're used goods. They're not as fresh and juvenated and pure as an 8-year-old kid. So that's what we're saying because there's nothing.
I was just gonna say that shit. Like
that's what we mean by
that
you're
shit
a
make my
pedophile.
stomach turn.
It makes me
genuine.
because I'm like, there's nothing. You're essentializing the youth and probably their body parts with how useful they are to you and how along their clock they are, as opposed to the person in front of me is a cool person or clean or dirty for whatever reason pertaining to that individual. You niggas operate by this rule that leads you to getting younger girls and women. And we ask why so many of y'all get outed with allegations. Shannon Sharp was mad as fuck when that 19-year-old OnlyFans model tried to fuck his whole shit up. Stop 19-year-olds at 60.
Like, please, you're 19-year-olds. This
How many times we gotta tell you?
19-year-old has no sexual experience, and you get turned on by that.
Yeah, that should tell you something.
That gets you going.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, let's move.
Let's move into the better news, the celebratory news,
Bang
the
out.
hope news, because a lot of you niggas need to be underneath the jail somewhere. If you're lucky, it won't be a private jail.
It won't be alligator Alcatraz.
If under Angie Nixon's watch, it won't be a private jail.
Yes, sir.
But we'll get into a little bit about that. Welcome to the Doom of the Day, the celebration of the day, episode 70.
We got a black woman with locks going into Florida.
We got a black woman with locks as a nominee for Florida Senate. A black woman with locks who is a Democratic socialist for all of those who scream about how anti-black DSA is.
This isn't the school board. This isn't, House
Local.
of Representatives. This
isn't even
a
House of
local
Representatives.
race.
Yeah.
It's the Senate.
The United States Senate.
Of Florida.
And
Florida.
Nixon. So I want to get into just a little bit of background here of Angie Nixon. Democratic socialist Angie Nixon scores a surprise primary win in Florida Senate race. Okay, let's do a quick lesson on vocabulary. Okay. Because, you have what?
Keep going.
Oh, what happened?
We'll talk about it next week on the jam.
Okay. Shit. Look at that reaction.
Nigga.
What is a socialist? What is a social democrat and a democratic socialist? A social democrat is a nigga who pretty much now you have to say.
Now you got it. Did you see it? What'd you say?
Carmelo Anthony thing?
Oh, okay. Carmelo. No, he is getting he didn't get a retrial. What is it called again?
It says, Carmelo Anthony's dream team scores a major win after arguing judge was biased.
Yeah.
Judge was removed from the case.
Yeah.
As he fights for a new trial.
Yeah. So yeah,
Give me a retrial!
That is great. All right. The
And
thing,
then
continue.
Dang.
The thing I was looking at, they said they're gonna raise, or they just did the biggest Illinois toll hike it's like extra 45 cents, and then they said every 2 years after 2029, it's gonna continue to raise. Yeah.
So who was that one alderman who was throwing shots at Brandon Johnson for proposing to buy the fucking thing back for $1 billion more than the last proposal? Yeah, I don't care how much money you have to pay. Buy the fucking roads back.
Yeah,
Okay,
please. All right. Angie now.
Angie Nixon.
What is a socialist? Is what you were saying?
What is a socialist? What is a
Social democrat.
Social democrat. Okay. So a social democrat is like a nigga like James Tallarico, where he's not even for Medicare for all. He's for like public option, but he was more amenable towards the stances on Gaza. It's still like trying to find that middle ground.
How are you more amenable to the stance on Gaza and not Medicare for all? Are you like
Doesn't fucking make sense.
Sure, gang.
But Texas, and I'm sure someone in the healthcare industry has something to do with financing his campaign somewhere. So, we do middle ground on that shit.
True, yeah.
But the thing with a social democrat is they might be for like an expanded welfare policy, maybe like SNAP or like food stamps or something, expanding those policies, maybe even like universal healthcare. But they don't want to intervene with how America does the capitalism thing. You might rein in some of the industries, but you're not fundamentally changing the model. That means the companies having to genocide niggas overseas to build your products. That's still gonna happen under a social democrat. What it is just taking those spoils and finally reallocating some of it to the people. A democratic socialist is somebody who supports completely restructuring how our economic system works. In a sense that you're not just having companies and then occasionally some of them pay higher taxes. You're having big companies like data center companies or like an Amazon be broken up or be owned and operated by the workers. that work there, so that there's not profit going to a board of executives. All that bread and surplus value that's generated by the workers at the company
How they gonna
goes
do
into
it?
their pay.
How they gonna do it?
And
Green Bay did it with their.
They
Yeah,
did. Green Bay
so,
Packers has a
yep.
similar model with their team, where they're the only team in the NFL to be cooperatively owned by like normal
public,
people,
yep.
by the public. So each of the people, you can get like stake in the team, and then like you can get like, I don't know what decisions you have. You're probably not going to decide to sign a nigga, but you have like certain like power within the organization, because fundamentally the organization's built by the people and the fans that come see them. Same thing would be applied to these big corporations, because it's not that people don't want to work or people want a handout. It's that you want control over where your work goes and control over your own life in that. And if you knew you were going to wake up and go to Amazon and not just be a cog in a machine, but actually be a person who like you would get to vote with your coworkers on what big decision is going to happen at the company, and then it would be so, people would make that trade 10 times out of a million. That's why they don't want to unionize shit. That's why XYZ. A democratic socialist is more amenable to that, and also changing our foreign policy so that those modes of production are more like respecting human rights. Like a democratic socialist foreign policy would be like, we're not going to bomb and undermine Africa when they want to try to keep their resources. We're going to allow them to do that, and then we're going to pay higher prices because we have to negotiate with the people whose resources it is. Our current motto is, we're just going to fucking kill your leader and overthrow, and then just keep all the profits in our favor.
Well, it's efficient. You're killing people. Like,
So the key distinction between a social democrat and a democratic socialist is that a social democrat would maintain pretty much a lot of the same systems of American empire, but just take the spoils and give it to the American people, which if you think about it in a global context, like American people are already super privileged. So it's like, why not go the extra step? Think more globally about it, improve other people's standing of living, but also improve Americans at the same time.
The country's a literal powerhouse. Why not?
why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Who's gonna stop
We
you?
had 250 years of fucking niggas shits up. Surely we can invest
Can we,
a
like,
cold 50 ball
Take a
into
calm
other
break
people's.
and make sure niggas could like go to the doctor and not have to pay $60,000 for a cold.
Yeah. So like,
Why not?
you would think.
Why
So that's what
Jesus.
this is what the argument that's been happening, because you have a social democrat, you have democratic socialists, and you have bitch ass like Hakeem Jeffries. And so Angie Nixon, right?
Ooh,
Right. Shout out Angie Nixon. Angie Nixon beat Alexander Vindman to win the Democratic nomination and now faces Republican Ashley Moody in November. This is a Senate election that is Angie Nixon against the replacement for Marco Rubio, because Marco Rubio stepped down to become head Nazi and currently chief bomber of Latin America. Marco Rubio, Cuban, by the way. Marco
Rubio.
So it'll be against those, right?
Immigrant.
Yeah. Nixon, who is a state representative and a member of the Democratic Socialists of America, had significantly less funding going into the primary, with $975K to Vindman's $16.3 million.
Wow. Seems like your models aren't working.
That's a total of like 100 mil right now. Then
She won by a clear margin. Nixon received 56.1% of the vote, according to the Associated Press, and Vindman got 43.9. 16M and got blown the fuck out. She had no national endorsements. Bernie didn't endorse. AOC didn't endorse. I think Summer Lee did. I think Rashida Tlaib did. But like, she did not get national coverage for real. And they got $16 million towards Vindman, who was the establishment candidate. Vindman served on the National Security Council in Donald Trump's first term and became a well-known whistleblower and witness in the U.S. president's first impeachment when Trump tried to get Volodymyr Zelensky in Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden, and then they impeached him over that. He was like the top whistleblower, and he was a white dude that came in. He had the suit. He was like, standing for democracy. It wasn't enough. They gave the nigga 16 mils. It wasn't enough.
16 million.
16 million in loss. Go fuck yourself.
This was an upset. This was an upset. Angie Nixon herself has been beefing with Ron DeSantis, who's like the far right white nationalist governor.
Nigga, the Antichrist.
Because when they did, you remember when Trump did the redistricting thing and like was forcing through the gerrymandered maps and everything? They called up Florida, told Florida to do the same thing. chief person who stood up against it was Angie Nixon. In fact, they arrested her and they subjected her to like investigation. DeSantis and them was investigating her.
Wow.
For
That's not legal.
So you put 16 mil on my head top.
Yeah.
I still believe in what I believe and I'm going to still talk that shit. You
Socialist.
arrest me. I get no endorsements for anyone.
Mhm.
And I
still
still
beat
do
the dog
that
shit
shit.
out you.
Whoop your ass.
Whole ass nigga.
Let's take a gander at Angie Nixon's victory speech, because I'm just gonna let her do a little bit of talking.
Yeah, do the talk.
Because we had the reason why I opened up with the socialism, social democrat, all the
Yeah.
shit, the capitalism thing is because on media they try to have these conversations where are you a socialist or do you want to run away from the term socialist? But we never talk about what the fuck it actually means. So I want to hear her talk, and I want to let y'all hear her talk, because I was in my room screaming with how like excited I was getting because of what she's able to say, because she's not on a fucking leash. Let's look at her victory.
If wanting your neighbor to afford their insulin is radical, then call me a radical. If believing a mother shouldn't have to work 3 jobs just to keep a roof over their heads is extreme, then call me extreme. But where I come from, okay, right here in Duval County, these things are not radical. That's right. They're not extreme. This is just basic human decency. It's caring for our neighbors. And I don't know about you, but I was taught to love my neighbors. That's what guides me. Some folks like Ashley Moody like to claim the mantle of morality, yet their actions tell a very different story. But we put actions behind our words. So Ashley Moody can call it whatever she wants. She can call us whatever she wants. But in November, she will call me senator.
It's up for Ashley Moody now.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
She election denier too. Ashley Moody, the white woman she running against. Marco Rubio replacement. Yes. It is a long battle that we have to fight. Huh? Yeah.
Like,
Holding public office in the
what
United
that
States of
nigga
America,
say?
not
And I
thinking that
think
Joe Biden
to
wants the 2020 election.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That is like, it is so amazing to hear the word radical in American politics.
Yes.
Like,
What is
that
it?
is
Oh
like,
First,
my God.
Yo,
cause like even
this
us,
is
we get called
more-
radicals all the time.
We've been-
We
if-
too radical, gang.
We too radical.
If believing that your neighbor shouldn't have to work 3 jobs to keep a roof over their head is radical, then yes, call us all radicals.
Yes.
If believing that we should have a one single-payer healthcare system, like most developed nations, that doesn't go through 85 rings of Humana, United Health, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, just
We
for you
the
to
only
pay.
country that
We the
got that
only
shit.
country that do this shit like this.
With
Then call me
billions-
radical
with-
then.
With billions and billions of dollars that we can make it, because, you know, people like to say, well, I mean, if everybody gonna have it, it's gonna be shitty healthcare. No, we have billions and billions of dollars.
I guess by that logic, the day they say Medicare for all, I guess every doctor that's good in America just poofed out of thin air or some shit.
Like, what are we
what the
talking
fuck-
about?
What are we talking about?
They already don't.
Let's
get
talk
paid
about
enough.
that.
They
Let's talk
already
about
don't
that.
get paid
Don't get paid enough. They don't
Nurses
get the resources. They don't give a
12-hour
fuck
shifts
about
and
you.
still struggling.
And also, it's incentivized for you to just keep the private practice and charge as much money as you can to make your career better, as opposed to get as much care to as many people as possible.
And if
Yeah.
the care was the forefront of the issue,
They'd be getting paid because we decide, like teachers, that it's a societal need.
Yeah.
Let's look at real quick Hakeem Jeffries, because
Oh my
Hakeem
God,
Jeffries
Jeffries-
went on the news the other day, and people were trying to defend the nigga, trying to be like, okay, you can criticize him, but don't be anti-black in your criticism, even though this
Fuck
nigga,
up.
even though
Bro,
this nigga's
you
policy
can use-
positions are anti-black
Like,
coming
what?
from a
Talking
black
about,
man.
Don't be anti-black
When
to
you
the
wanna-
raccoon.
Like, it's so funny. Like, niggas will throw that anti-black shit to any
defend
like,
anything.
any purpose or any narrative they want to put out. Talking about, yeah, you can criticize them, but don't be anti-black.
And again,
where is the line?
Right? Yeah, there are some white people who don't know how the fuck to criticize, so they'll say some shit from their mouth that they shouldn't be saying. But where is the line? When we're having a real policy disagreement and it's a nigga about to say what he's about to say, I'm about to fry you, and no, it's not going to be anti-black in my criticism. I'm about to tell you, though, why he's misusing his influence as a black political leader, especially when he gives this answer about Medicare for all. This is the House leader of the Democrats, mind you.
It sounds like you're saying ICE should be reformed,
and ICE.
not abolished. So just to be very clear, would you bring a vote to actually abolish ICE to the House floor? Do you think that goes too far?
What I've said is that we're committed to dramatically reforming ICE in a variety of different ways, consistent with what the American people want us to do. In other words, the mask should come off. Body cameras should come on. Judicial warrants should be required before ICE can storm into the homes of the American people, rip them out of their bed in the dead of night, and try to detain them without justification. We also need to make sure that ICE agents are actually subject to prosecution at the state and local level.
Pause.
Did they
So
reform the Nazis?
no, my thing is, right, they gotta have a judicial warrant before they come in and rip you out of your bed and detain you, and
We got a warrant.
Like, that will change anything.
they've been doing
And
it with an
also-
administrative warrant and been getting the same result anyway.
Penally accountable when they break the law. That's not what's happening right now. When you have a Justice Department under Todd Blanche, for instance, that's become a wholly owned subsidiary of the Trump cartel and Donald Trump's extreme agenda, as opposed to standing up for the rule of law.
Do you personally support Medicare for all?
No, as you indicated, I haven't co-sponsored the Medicare for All legislation that has been introduced over the last several years. I do think we need to figure out how to fix our broken healthcare system and then build something better once we repair the damage that has been done. Now, that will include doing things like extending the Affordable Care Act tax credits.
Pause the fucking tape.
Yo.
We're gonna extend the tax credits so that if you're making a certain amount of money, you gonna get slightly less paying because you can get tax benefits.
I want to start this. You realize the nigga started his entire thing with dramatically reform. That was a thing.
Dramatic reform.
Because
mask is a dramatic
body cam.
Niggas who
dramatic reforms.
Taking your mask off.
So I can shoot you without the mask.
Even though we've identified damn near every single ICE agent that has done the thing, nothing's happened though.
Body cam.
That's dramatic reforming to this.
Body cams is dramatic.
Goofy bitch.
Body cams is dramatic reform. The same thing that cops got, and we saw a dramatic reform in what they do.
Yeah, no.
Body
And then,
cam.
like, that was such like a soulless answer for the Medicare shit. Because it's like, yeah, it needs to be changed, but at the same time, they need to still keep making their money. I don't know why people don't understand that, like, the healthcare industry will, like you can always twist the line when profit incentives are there.
Yeah.
You will never have it fair when bread is on the
You're
line.
paying $600-$700 a month
because you're
to not be covered.
You're battling morality with fucking
bread,
monetary income like that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. You
And
don't
we're talking
mix
about
those
like
two things.
And you're talking about a necessity that everyone needs. We're talking about something that every single American needs. And you gonna sit up here and be like, it's broken.
And
but
then his ass
fuck it.
gets fucking COVID, Ebola, anything, nigga.
He got the best health care.
Yeah.
He's a government official.
His ass gets something, boom.
And
throughout his congressional campaigns, Jeffries has received significant financial backing from political action committees representing pharmaceutical companies, health insurers, and healthcare providers. So when you see a nigga getting on the majority of the party, the low number is 70%, high number 90% that want universal health care, the only main proposal being Medicare for all. Yes, it's not the only way to get there, but people like Hakeem Jeffries will never propose a lane to get there. These same niggas were in power in the Obama era. They said we share the goal of doing universal health care, and they did a half measure that was created by the fucking Heritage Foundation, which was Obamacare, which was basically forcing all these private healthcare companies, because they're already in existence, to cover everybody. And then when he left, they've been repealing it and pulling it back because healthcare companies lose money if they have to cover everybody. They make money by denying coverage to people.
Yeah.
So when I look at a nigga who's taking hundreds of thousands of dollars from that industry and still can't give the answer. If you go on Angie Nixon's page right now, the very first bullet point is Medicare for all.
Literally.
You click on the Medicare for all drop down, it says roughly 100 million Americans, about 4 in 10 adults, carry some form of medical debt, totaling at least $220 billion nationwide. People aren't going into debt because they made bad choices. They're going into debt because they got sick, had a baby, or broke a bone. Angie will fight for Medicare for all that covers every person in America, free at the point of service, no premiums, no deductibles, no copays, and no surprise bills, including dental, vision, hearing, mental health, and substance use treatment, reproductive and maternity care, and prescription drugs. Capping prescription drug costs, ending price gouging by drug companies, protecting reproductive freedom, right to abortion, contraception, IDF, free from political interference. So they're going to sit there, and over the next few weeks, they're going to call this woman radical. I already saw her on the news. They asked her about prisons, and we can probably wrap up on that clip. She gave a great answer about private prisons because they're like, you're with DSA. Look at their platform. You want to get rid of jails? Why do these same media figures all have these toxic-ass leading questions to ask of these people with the DSA? And people in the media, people in independent media will buy it and be like, yeah, DSA. Da, da, da. And I'm reading her platform. What is crazy, radical, or socialist reining in big tech and AI? Making tech companies pay for the energy and water they use, not passing those on the taxpayers, no new construction of data centers before there are real federal guardrails put in place. This one in Florida and blew the nigga out in the Democratic establishment with no national endorsements. This nigga had all the national Democratic endorsements. What's happening? People want a different fucking thing.
People want something different.
You can
People want results, you bitch ass niggas. You lost. It's coming, bitch.
Bro.
It like
So now what should happen, right? The great shift, right? Black women, we're talking about, is the DSA good with black people? Is the left good with black people? The Democratic Party needs to empty out every single cent it has to get Angie Nixon to flip Florida. And by all means, she's supposed to lose. They had more people come out and vote for in the Republican primary than they did in the Democratic primary because it's Florida. She's supposed to lose. The theory of change is you give people a Democratic Socialist platform. It's not enough to just say they're a Democratic Socialist, then they win Florida. They have organizers on the ground, and now you're the Democratic nominee. Now you have all the money. You should have all the money if these racist white people give you the money and back your platform, which they might not. That now you're supposed to take these platforms, these policies, and bring them to the people of Florida. Be like, do you want to vote Republican or you want to vote for this shit? If they did that at a mass scale, I'm telling you it will be crazy, but I don't know if they're going to do that. People like Abdul, too. I don't know how hard they're going to back them and push these progressive niggas. Anybody who's talking about pro-black, anti-black, XYZ, gang, there's not a complaint about this woman.
Nope.
And we can wrap up because we do have to go with this answer that she gave on private prisons, because again, niggas like Van Jones, fucking paid opposition. This is a movement. It's a great movement, but there are people co-opting it, and they're saying crazy ideas like get rid of the police, get rid of prisons.
No one said that.
No one fucking said that.
No one said
and it's
that.
people who are paid to distract you. But let's hear what Angie Nixon herself does think about private prisons.
Your Republican opponent, Ashley Moody, already is saying the positions of the DSA and particularly of you are crazy, calling you all comrades together, et cetera.
Crazy,
So what about abolishing prisons, which is one of the platform positions of the national DSA? Do you support that?
I don't support abolishing prisons. What I do support is abolishing for-profit prisons because they exploit labor and they usher many of our children into the school-to-prison pipeline. Why are we incentivizing the enhancement of penalties and actually allow the enhancement of not actually allowing the education system to be successful. There has been an attack on public education here in our state and across our country, and that leads to children winding up in the school to prison pipeline. I don't support abolishing prisons, but I do support ending for-profit prisons, which also, when you look at it, and look at some data points, you will see that there have been a lot of people that have died inside of these for-profit prisons, or you have seen there's a lot of waste and abuse and fraud within these private prisons, for-profit prisons. And so those are the types of things that I'm against.
It is that fucking simple.
Simple.
They will tell
Florida,
you,
go do what you need.
Florida, do
Florida,
what you do,
what
man.
you need to do. We need to give her whatever the fuck she needs to get in that seat, because you hear stuff like that. I'm looking at her policies. None of this shit is crazy. The media has been trying to media. They just lost an establishment seat in Florida. The last time a Florida election was competitive for primary in the Republicans was like the 90s. It's never been but this is where you find out shit like this. Not to say if she loses, it's some indictment and leftism could never win in Florida. How many resources are we going to pour behind Angie Nixon right now to find out if it's possible? I think if I'm making the call, all of it. Because this is an excellent candidacy. She won despite the odds. She won in a state where she wasn't supposed to win, and she a black woman, and they've been organizing.
Wasn't like 49, 47.
Blew them out.
56
That's why
to
you're not going to
43.
hear these niggas talk about this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and guess who also did support her for a lot of niggas? Hassan. So, you know.
But he
Again,
anti-black.
Let me find the anti-blackness, the
Way
pro-blackness
too
in the policy and in the positions of you, not in the rhetoric from a clip, not in what Fox or CNN wants to try to say about the character of the candidate.
When you think about posting that clip that's in your drafts right now, fellow content creators, just really understand, like, get the this gonna do 1 million views. Get that out of your head, because like y'all are literally doing psyop shit.
Yeah.
Because like you're doing it and spreading propaganda for your content.
I don't know if they're going to be electable.
Stop
Make her
it, bro.
electable.
Exactly.
Please fucking stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's gonna be electable. Make her electable. I tell you, I belong to the Angie Nixon wing of
Yes,
the
sir.
Democrats, gang.
For sure.
Shout out her. Congratulations to everybody on the ground. Thank you guys for joining us on Big Episode 70.
Episode 70.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
As we head towards 100, we would love for y'all to keep tapping in with us. Follow us on all of our individual platforms. JMJ.
What you on, Matt?
By Alan Arnold.
AB the artist.
Keep it tuned to your phones, to your screens, because we're gonna be doing more and more crazy shit. We're gonna be traveling. We're gonna be outside. So come meet us.
Pop out on the 29th to the to the Black and Bronze
Music Fest, yes,
in Chicago, and then pop out on the 25th through the 28th. If you're in Memphis, we're gonna be there. So
for sure. Jam moving up in the world, doing big things, taking the victory
things.
laps. Get Angie in there. Get Abdul in there. Get the DSA niggas in there.
Get the pedophiles out.
Yeah, get the pedophiles out. Get the traitors out, and get the fucking centrists. But it's just, my bosses happen to be fascist.
Diet
right
bread.
now. Yeah, my bosses happen to be fascists, and I can't say anything about it. Jeff Bezos, Van Jones, get them niggas the fuck up out of here too.
No, God.
Have an awesome day or night wherever you may be, and see you.
Peace out, y'all.
Dang.
Thank you for watching this long. If you haven't already, f***ing subscribe. What is you doing?
What is you doing?
What are you doing? You think we just sitting here doing it for nothing?
You think you're gonna sit here and not
Need
shit?
to
Like
eat.
hear this shit.
Click that I know you're not subscribed. Click it.
Cool.